putting your parents on blast like that is frowned upon here.
It's not cool.
So we're not trying to add to the fire that these kiddos have created. We can laugh at it, we can comment on it, but we're not going to push it forward to the point where now everyone knows who he is. Now he's blacklisted. Now this when he walks down the street, guys, I still can't recognize that dude, bro. And I have his pictures in my phone. Because I'm using him as a meme right now. Welcome back to the Mob Jazz podcast.
What you say?
This is Magic. That's Melvin. That is the voice. What up, boys?
Nothing really. We're back in the stew.
Yeah.
The chicken stew. Nah, the studio.
Guys, before we even begin, who's the baddest spice? Ice Spice?
Spice
Dan. Who's the baddest spice? Let's be honest.
Are those the only two spices?
Nah, those are only two spices that count, bro. Those are only two spices that count.
Ice Spice?
Who's the hotter spice?
Okay, hotter in terms of who is popping right now on this app.
Nah, look how guys change that. No, I'm talking about who's popping. Who would you be popping?
Who am I popping?
I
don't know, give me Ice Spice.
Ice Spice.
Spice Dan.
Hey, you're the leveler on this podcast, bro. I love having you here, man. This guy balances things.
I'm not
I
a
can't
manch.
even vote. I'm not even going to vote since you guys voted on either side. I won't vote.
I'm not a manch.
I won't vote. You're not.
But Ice Spice is fire.
What's a manch, by the way, you get?
Nah, that's a Patreon topic.
Yeah,
bro. We have
know.
friends and family watching this podcast, man. That's a Patreon topic. Now, guys, welcome. It's been a good week since we last spoke on here. It was a fun week, I think. Eventful week, at least. Yeah, man. How have you guys been? What's been happening?
Been chilling this weekend. What did I do this weekend?
We had an MJP meet and greet.
Oh,
yeah. Oh, what an out of office meeting, bro. That shit was too fun. We need to do those every month. From now on, our
once a
schedule
month.
was every month.
That
That was too fun, man. Shout out Caramel. Is it a cafe?
It's a restaurant. Yeah.
Caramel
They have
bar,
some devils. There's a way
bar and
they
restaurant. Nah. Oh, I finally had that 7 Devils.
Nah, we made too much noise for them. At least I made too much
They didn't
noise.
bounce us though.
Nah, they can't.
They didn't bounce
can't.
us. Yeah.
Not before we've paid.
That was a memorable night to say the least.
It
Memorable
was
night to the least.
patron.
But were we actually that loud? I know I was laughing very hard at some of the jokes.
But wasn't everyone loud?
Everyone was loud.
That's what I
Everyone
mean. I was hearing
Yeah.
everyone loud. But we would have
but
been
you
the
know us, we're
loudest.
hella loud, bro. We can be
Loudest.
loud, man. That was a fun night, bro. Hey, that 7 Devils, I see the hype. But I could have gone for another.
I
I
agree.
could have,
agree.
I could
I
have
agree. We
pushed
could
the
have. We could
envelope
have.
a bit, but it would have ended badly, bro. Only reason I didn't do it because I was driving, man. Yeah, you know I'm a responsible guy, man.
Responsible daddy.
I'm a responsible dude, bro. I couldn't have 14 Devils. That's just a 7.
And now we shall
Charlie
discuss
did.
the details on Patreon.
On God.
Mm.
All right, what are we going to get into first, man? I think we start with this mommy event.
Yeah, man. Let's actually start with that mommy event.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on the mommy event? How do you find
Okay. So first of all, before we even go to the mommy event, I got a lot of reports from guys who watched the last pod
Yeah.
that we didn't explain what Yahoo Boys were, man. Do you know how many guys don't know what Yahoo Boys are?
Who doesn't know what a Yahoo
So
boy is?
many
Yeah,
people
damn,
do not
actually,
know what
yeah,
Yahoo
people
Boys
ask me
are.
too.
Yeah.
Mm.
So Magic, take it away.
Okay, so basically, the term Yahoo boy originated in the, I want to say, 60s, 70s, or 80s when on G. Yeah. That was the original wave of Yahoo boys. They would call in doing, I think it was insurance fraud scam.
Not 60s, bro. The
It wa-
internet didn't exist.
It was
in
no.
the
They used to
60s.
call in like physically get numbers of Americans and call them from Nigeria.
Oh, they call them Yahoo, bro. Yahoo was invented in like.
Nah, I'm telling you the truth,
Yeah,
bro.
okay.
This is now the truth. Fuck what you heard.
Okay, you tell
And
me.
I don't know. That's a good question.
Yeah.
But it was around that time, man. They'd like call in and get like people's numbers, and they'd scam them. It was like literally back in the 80s or 70s. And yes, I think the internet was around. And the name just stuck. The name literally just stuck from then. So basically, what it means right now, a Yahoo boy is a person, I guess, who scams online, who does all kinds of internet fraud, like whether it be love scams or business email scams, or just someone who fraudulently makes money online. That's what a term as a Yahoo boy. You have to be online, hence the Yahoo name.
That's a good explanation. I think what you're describing, at least the first part of your description, just scamming culture
Yeah.
in West Africa. That definitely started way back. By the time Yahoo Boy came from Yahoo itself.
Yahoo Mail.
Yeah, these guys were email scammers.
Yeah.
As in they would scam through
phishing mail.
They would scam through emails, right? I think these guys might have been the reason for spam being created, bro. Those guys were just too brazy with it, I think. Anyways, yeah, man, just guys would basically the Nigerian prince scam.
Yeah.
That's a Yahoo Boy. But now those guys spread out onto everything, bro. Onto Facebook and Twitter and they're just everywhere, bro.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
not to be confused with Sakawa boys.
What are Sakawa boys now?
They're basically the same thing, but with a twist. They're from Ghana, and for them, they add witchcraft on top of the
chill.
scam to make sure it works. There's a whole documentary on them,
crazy.
Sakawa boys. You should check it out. Even like
I watched
a
that
4-part movie. On
Sounds
G.
like it's on Africa Magic Plus.
It's on YouTube. Sakawa boys.
Damn.
Now, for them, they actually add witchcraft, man. There was a documentary I watched. Like, they go to the, what's his name? Like, the Babalao? Is that what they call him? That side?
Babalao.
That's like the
Nigerian
big
witch
dog,
doctor.
Okay.
And they go and the guy blesses his laptop. He blesses his, like, his equip that he's going to use to scam so that he's efficient. And those guys are very efficient. And I don't know, the funniest thing I remember about that documentary was in the beginning, the guy's basically saying, like, why he does this. One of the Sakawa boys. He was saying back in the day, Ghana used to have a lot of gold. Like, you'd walk around kicking gold on the floor, blah, blah, blah. So the white man came and
Took
stole
all that shit.
all the gold.
Yeah.
So now they're taking it back one email at a time.
One white woman at a time. Nah, watch that docu. Now that I think about it, watch that docu.
Now you definitely know Sakawa boys.
Watch that docu. Nah, I think we should stay on there. I want to start with the Mwami Jazz, but let's first stay on this scammer jazz. The voice. What's your scammer topic? I know you have a scammer topic somewhere.
Which one? Oh, yeah.
hey.
So today, Hush Puppy guy got sentenced, man.
How long?
Free the
11.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
Free the God. Free the God.
And he has
Hush.
to pay 1.7 mil. Dollars.
No,
bro.
1.1.
I read 1.7.
Yeah,
bro.
no,
So
I
I know
think
it's above 1
1.1.
mil.
Yeah.
But that's not crazy for a guy.
That's not
still
crazy for
38.
him. Yeah. That's what I think. I was so glad when I saw one, bro. I was like, okay, he has that one. He might
But
be able to catch that
11
one.
years, bro.
That's actually not. But that's crazy for a financial crime, bro.
But when you see how they broke it down as 135 months, I don't know why, like, when you break it down to months, it will either seem mob or easy
Because
compared to, like, the years.
135 months, you're like, so
Like, is it 1 month at a
1
time?
month
I
at
just
a
count
time.
my months.
Allah.
And it
No, but 11 years is crazy, bro. Like,
That's
that's
a
crazy.
long time.
He's going to
That's a
come out a
long
different
time.
guy. Like, any techniques in you for scamming are going to be super outdated.
But he can get off. I think he can get off.
On good behavior.
Yeah. I think he can.
I mean,
If
he also
pays
went
that-
in. He went in very apologetic, apologizing.
He was
not
not
sorry
Nah,
about
I
it.
feel like that guy is not coming
I
out,
got
bro.
not sorry for a damn thing.
They have to
bro.
make an example of that guy.
The only impressive thing to me about that whole Hush Puppy story is that they only got him on 1.1 mil. That is
Hey.
impressive.
That
bro.
was what they had in court.
That's all they could find him on, bro. 1.1 mil.
With proof.
That's not even, bro. That's like 2 of his roses, bro.
For the billionaire Gucci master.
That's like, but I know for a fact that they probably like froze all his accounts.
No, for sure.
and
If account they could
Probably
find.
didn't have any.
They just left Instagram.
They found him. Remember how much
They
found him with?
confiscated him for
They
like
found him
30 million, yeah, something like that.
in his-
30, 40
yeah,
million
something
dollars
crazy like
in
that
cash.
in his apartment.
It was 16 laptops.
So that's my beef. Like, they got him for almost everything that he had. So now I don't know where he'll get out from. That guy was staying at the Palazzo Versace, bro. That's where he lived.
I don't know what that is, but it sounds expensive.
I know it's in
That
a song.
hotel is called Versace.
I
bro,
just
so
had
you just know.
Versace.
You just know, bro. And they arrested him right when he had renewed this shit. Bro.
Yeah,
He had renewed his
easily. No, but that guy was bowling beyond, bro. Like, I'm not shocked they got him, man. This guy was doing stuff that white people dream about. Being like a member at the Rolls Royce Club in Dubai. They send you, Bottega sends you a birthday cake on your
Everyone used
birthday.
to send him
Everyone,
everything, bro. Every designer label used to send him something, man.
Bro, that's the white man's dream. So of course he was on their radar, bro. That's like
Question. If you guys are doing what he was doing, are you living how he was living?
I definitely wouldn't.
No.
Me as me, I wouldn't.
Okay.
that's what you think.
Okay, it's one thing. Okay, maybe you wouldn't document it how he's documenting it. But are you living how he was living, though? Like, are you...
I know one thing for sure. I would not document it. The living is debatable. You can never know. You know, just buy like one rolls, put it there in my compound. That's like 2 acres. I guess I would, but I wouldn't document it.
Me, I'm 100% living like that because I know I'm on borrowed time. Eventually, these guys who I'm stealing from are going to come back find me for their money, bro. Like,
just think about it. They caught this guy on. Okay, I know money isn't. I mean, guys always say time is money, but me, I don't believe that, bro. 11 years and $1.1 million.
And he's coming back to his money, bro.
I feel like I can afford that, bro. Like, I honestly feel like he's not in the Gua. Like, I don't think he's in that, like, the worst prison imaginable, right? I think he can face that, bro. I think he's in, like, rich people prison, isn't he?
I'm not sure which prison
I don't
he's
know where
in.
he is, to be fair.
Yeah.
He might be in a he might be in a place where he can never recover from, bro.
no, but I'll tell you this. I'll put it like this. Going from, even if this guy is in the most 5-star prison on earth, going from the life he was living to prison is going to take a toll on him,
It
bro.
already took.
Yeah.
That's probably why he kind of caved and was like, yo, my bad.
I apologize, please.
Because he agreed. He said, I'll pay that 1.7 M. He said that he only made 300K from the one. They caught him on one crime. That's the only one they caught him on.
Yeah.
And he said he only made 300K from him, but it's Kawa. He apologizes. He'll pay the guys.
I wonder though
their dimes.
if they can get more while he's serving time.
Of course, they're combing. They are combing, bro, looking for it, man.
They want another 11 years. Man.
Yeah, man. Free Ash Puppy, bro.
Free
All
Ash.
right. Because that guy is in jail in the
Free
States,
Hash.
man. He was caught by the FBI. What's wrong with the FBI, bro? And he tried to rob Americans.
Man. Even him was robbing, man. What did you expect?
Bro. But that guy is, I think he's like in LA or something. I think that's where his prison is.
His prison.
Yeah. Which is not the worst prison to be in.
Nah,
bro.
I promise you. Prison
Yeah,
is
it's
just
fine,
prison
it's fine.
everywhere, bro. Like,
No, but
Anyways.
just that's the thing also. LA might seem like the dream city for these things, yeah? But LA is like Kampala. You have like Kololo. Then you have
And
like
there's-
the other places.
Yeah, but you guys don't
So-
think Hash Puppy has like scammer friends who
inside
are
prison.
still cool with him. Like, I know they say there's no. What
they
they
must
say?
be cool with him, but they're
There's
also
no honor
hiding,
among
bro.
thieves. But then there must be some easy honor, bro. That way, if by the time the system works that perfectly, there has to be some amount of honor, bro. I'm sure they'll take care of him. Because I'm sure he could have snitched
One guys.
on the whole operation and had it shut down, bro. But the guy seems like he kept mum. And now he's cool, bro. On the flip side, the guy might have snitched, bro. And they said, let's just give this guy 1.7, 11 years. After 5 years of good behavior, you're out.
Then you other boys.
Then your other boys will pick the. So we'll see. Now we'll see how it plays out. Yeah, but I saw at the end of the article, they said his wife she said she's nashing.
He had a wife.
He had a wife. I probably wasn't really that dude, bro. He wasn't really that dude to like post like hella chicks that he's out with. That he wasn't that dude. He was purely on his designer shit, his fly cars, and his nice houses. That's it. Nothing else. There were no chicks.
I had no idea he was married.
Yeah, he was married. He was
Neither did
married.
I, but she's nashing?
How?
Maybe
She said she's
psychologically.
nashing.
Psychologically.
No, she said like she's had to work overtime to pay the kids' bills. But I know it's cap.
That's cap.
That's cap. But
Is that nation? Is that just like a normal life?
No, she's nashing.
nah, she's
now.
definitely
That's
nashing.
nashing.
Oh, bro, this guy had $30 million in his household. I'm sure that like this chick was living that life.
True.
Yeah, but also I saw reports from like guys now in Nigeria. Apparently, on sentencing, 2 imams from Nigeria wrote to like the judge saying he should be lenient. This guy was like really taking care of the hood, bro. Taking care of the community.
Yeah, I know he actually was.
Yeah, like funding a bunch of orphans, a bunch of widows. Like his money was also going there.
Now, I guess the judge wishes that he was doing it with like non-stolen money, bro. Like he was taking care of the hood with.
Honestly, bro, I
Clean
feel like that
cash.
shit might have worked to an extent.
Maybe it's more like
1.7 M. You guys, you know this guy was 1.7 M just seems light to me, bro. 1.7 M, 1.1, bro. That guy had that in pocket change, man. That was light to him.
It
That
was
super
in
duper
one
light to him.
Versace bag.
Talk about how his last caption was some shit like, I'm still here while people pray on my downfall or some shit like that.
I mean,
Meanwhile, he had just bought like a brand new Rolls, bro. Brand new.
the caption I saw was I saw some clip of him saying like, "Right now I'm suffering. I haven't called you. So when when you're suffering, please
Don't call me.
don't call me. I'm broke. I'm broke. Please.
Yeah.
I have no money for you. And that
Nah.
should kill me."
What I want to talk about now is the Bitcoin shit, bro.
Oh, we're still on the scamming.
Mm-hmm.
So what happened is in I think it was 2020. I'm not sure which year. A bunch of Bitcoin was stolen, like 50,000. I think it was 2021. And they were equating to $3 billion. So the FBI, it's always the FBI, man. They track this guy. They go to his apartment. He has this Bitcoin on like drives. Yeah. Inside a popcorn tin, bro. So this guy had 3 billion. Well, now it's like,
No.
was it one?
No, I think when he stole it, it was like
It was 3 billion when he stole it.
nada. It was like, bro, it was nothing. Just know it was 50,000 Bitcoin when he stole it. And then by the time they cab him with it, it was worth 3.3. Bah.
How did they catch him? I thought these things are supposed
That
to
shit
be
that was in
decentralized.
the popcorn tin was 1.1.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, there was actually 1.1 in the popcorn tin. Then the rest was online. But
This
what he
guy-
had stolen from guys, you know, of course, when you steal, fine, you can like put firewalls, what, because you're stealing online. But there's always a way to track it down, man. There's
How?
always a way.
Just know they said it vaguely. All they said in the articles is that they follow the money.
Yeah. And this article is fresh.
As
It
simple
was-
as that. They said,
was
first we
last
just
night.
follow the
So-
money, bro. They said this guy had hella drives in his house.
They
Bro.
were mob. You should see that
Guy had
picture.
drives everywhere in his house.
Even in the popcorn.
That
tin
guy
at
had an
1.1.
underground. That popcorn tin was in his bathroom,
Billion,
bro.
you guy.
A popcorn tin. I think they saw a popcorn tin in a bathroom. They were like, but why is there a
Relax,
popcorn
but
tin
why
in
is
his
it-
bathroom?
Let's
bro?
check that popcorn.
Let's check a
tin.
popcorn tin there.
They found
He had
like
his toothbrushes and shit in it. What? Nah, they found 1.1 bill in Bitcoin in that tin, bro. All over the house where he had like hidden like safes in the floor and shit. He had them, bro. The drives were everywhere. In the guy's crib, they found 3.3 bill worth of Bitcoin. So
and the funny thing is, they're not sure if that's it.
yeah, that's all they found though.
You might have another crib somewhere, bro, with the same setup.
With like 6 billion worth, man. But bro, that made me realize, it's crypto jazz. As much as I like it, man, the risk is also heavy.
Dangerous, bro.
You guy.
Dangerous.
It's heavy. But anyway, man, good luck to him. The story is fresh, so we still don't know how much he won. I mean, how much he stole.
Apparently,
man.
he stole it from like a crypto exchange.
Yeah.
But like one of those crypto exchange on the dark net, bro.
It's called
Stole
something Silk.
hella-
Silk Road?
Yeah, something like
Yeah,
that.
Silk Road, something like that.
Stole hella Bitcoin from it. He hacked it. Apparently, he hacked it by depositing on it. That means there's a Bitcoin on it. But then what he would withdraw was mob. By the time they realized it was too late, man. They already taken 50K.
Bitcoin.
Yeah, but they come in. My question now
50,000
is,
Bitcoin.
now they've got it. Do they return it to that crypto exchange?
That's the question. Because it's the dark net.
Yeah, is it legal if it's on a dark net or not?
There's nothing legal in the dark net. Bro.
Nothing legal.
Nothing.
I saw.
You can make legal transactions illegally,
Yeah.
if that makes sense.
I saw it's only the second biggest hole, bro. Second biggest like crypto
Yeah.
grab of stolen crypto that they've gotten. The last one was 4 bar.
In a popcorn tin as well? How would they find this one?
I think it's on has something to do with the guy of Firefest.
I know it was, but it was
Him and
like
his chick.
a year or two ago.
Yeah,
I remember that one.
I feel like we even. I have a feeling we spoke about it. I
We
can't
must
remember.
have. We must
Can't remember.
have.
But yeah, man, scammers are up, you guys. And
Mm.
once they grab you,
The Yahoo boys
it's
are
a
here.
long day. It's a long day in the office once they grab you, bro.
Bro, but
Yeah.
3 billion. I'm not keeping that shit on hard drives, bro.
How you keeping 3 billion if you have it on?
Assets.
Oh, you're buying a car and a
I'm
house and
buying
land.
assets, bro. To be in the assets.
I feel like that's easier to find.
It's come on, man. I still have assets.
True, sure.
Not on hard
I-
drives.
Now let's talk about this Mwami event, bro.
Mm.
Yeah, let me pass it to you, Magic, first.
After I passed it to you. So basically, like, we went for this event. Well, first of all, I should say, man, Mommy's music is lit.
It is.
Everyone
It
needs
is,
to go
that's
and
true.
stream Mommy's music.
That's true. Mm.
Yeah,
Mwami as in, what does
Oh, no,
Mwami
Mwami.
mean? Mwami mean in Luganda?
like Mr.
Husband.
Husband. Maybe it
Mm.
means husband.
Mwami means
Or
husband.
Mwami.
Yeah,
Mm.
it means husband.
It means Mister.
Mis-
Means
Ma-
Mister.
Mister.
Yeah.
I think
Really?
it's both.
Yes.
They use it
Mister.
interchangeably.
That mean like, my man.
Nada.
Or
Eh,
Mwami no
That's Mwami
Muchala.
Wange.
I think it
Hey,
can also
Mwami this, Mwami that, Mwami, yeah.
it can
means-
also be
means
used
man-
as
man them.
husband.
It's like
The
yeah,
man
it's like-
them.
Means like man them.
Yeah, shout out Mommy, man. The music was crazy. There was just a bit of confusion with the setup and whatnot. But other than that, like the show was fire, man. There were a lot more people than I thought. Other than that mix up, I had a good time with the
Mm.
sound and whatnot. There's a bit of confusion there. We're supposed to pod with. We kinda did, kinda didn't. We have like maybe 20 minutes of a pod.
Really?
Yeah.
That's mob.
Because the whole time as they're trying to set up the sound, we were recording, if you don't remember. If you remember correctly. Like, we're recording and all that is
It's there.
there.
But we can't put it out nicely. Listen, firstly, I have to shout out Mwami. The idea was pure. You guys need to know, first of all, that dude didn't make any profits from that event. It was fully, like, all the funds that he made from that event were donated. That's the first thing. But I think that the idea was dope. The execution wasn't great. But it was a cool night in general, man. We need to shout out that, like, this community that we're building as just guys that are trying to push UG, like, urban culture forward. This community needs all the credit in the world, you guys. Because you'll never find a calmer crowd than the guys that were there that night. Guys were shit, bro. Things were falling apart. Guys were just chilling, encouraging him, bro, and saying, nah, you do what you need to do. That's why here. You do your thing. That's why, like, yeah, do it. When we start talking, guys would listen. Guys would get quiet. So, bro, we need to at least applaud those guys, man, for staying there until the event ended. But yeah, man, it was just like a thing where we all need to take lessons and keep it pushing, man. The beauty is that the music is still out there, and the music is still hard, bro.
Did you drop the EP?
I think he's doing a thing where he drops a single every few weeks until it eventually accumulates into. I think he'll maybe drop like maybe 4 or 5 of those singles, and then he'll put out the whole album. My understanding is the album
So
has
it's an album,
about
not
10
an EP,
songs.
yeah?
No, it's an album.
Mm.
Maybe his debut album. Yeah, but Mom is one of those guys, bro. I think he has like a formula. I think of all the underground guys right now, save for, I'm just guessing, but maybe Cohen JC. Maybe. I don't think anyone has more streams than Mommy, bro. Maybe Cohen JC, maybe LG. No one has more streams than that guy, bro. Because the music that he makes is very like, it's like dance music.
Mm-hmm.
And like, I've been like eclectic dance music, bro, like some European club shit. And I think that it spreads very fast over there. So he has his most listened to song has like 800K streams, bro, on Spotify. That's Spotify alone.
That's reckless.
Yeah, no, yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I can't remember which one it is. But yeah, man. Shout out to Mommy. We will definitely do it again. Maybe we'll just have him here, bro, and just do it here. Where the environment is controlled, bro.
Facts.
And we trust everything that's here.
Nah, but I have to admit, there are a bunch of these guys putting out crazy music, man. Very crazy music. I remember on the way to that Mwami event, I was just like, you know what, let's play some. I was with this guy in the car. And we played that song and we were like, rah, this is Uganda.
Now, who was that? What's
Tunji.
his name again? Tunji.
Tunji.
Nah, shout out to him. He has a lit song.
I'll play it for you after the pod is done.
Please. Then Tunji on our Patreon.
Is he?
I don't know if it's the same Tunji, but there's a Tunji on our Patreon.
Bro,
Give
that
me
song
1
is
second.
crazy.
I know a Tunji who's a rapper. But we have a Tunga on our
Tunga.
Tunga.
Yeah,
on our
Tunga,
page.
you're one letter short, man.
Man, was that's an I. Yeah, no, I know Tunji. Yeah, bro. So that's all I have to say about the Mommy event, man. Gave me a lot of context for when we start doing our own live events. Yeah, man. Just be prepared, you get. That's all I can say.
Yeah, but again,
So
shout
live
out
events,
Mommy,
eh?
man.
Shout out to him for
Damn,
sure.
but a live
Sure,
event
sure.
would be
Go
would
stream
be
the music.
That'll be a
be
vibe.
crazy.
That'll be
An
a
MJP live
vibe.
event.
Why don't you take baby steps, bro? First, we need to start doing more lives.
Yeah, true.
We need to start doing like more like social media lives, and then we can branch out to that shit. Yeah, man. What else? Magics, what do you have for us?
I don't know. This might be Patreon topics.
Yeah, use a Patreon.
But I have one year.
Okay.
Have you guys seen BTS?
Yeah.
The Japanese, Korean,
Yeah.
Like K-pop
BTS,
band.
Yeah,
K-pop band, yeah.
Have you seen that they've been in what's the word, enlisted,
For what?
conscripted
For the military.
for the military, bro? They have
Oh,
this
it's
rule.
their time, eh?
It's their time.
Damn.
In Korea, everyone must serve in the military for I think 2 years. Every
Mm.
Korean. So these guys, it's their time. They usually they've been getting off because they're like rich and famous. Like rich and famous people do not usually go. They have like loopholes they can jump
Okay,
through.
at some point, it comes back for you. bro.
True. Apparently, they have this thing where like, if you don't want to go, you can become what they call I think it's a military
Like entertainer.
entertainer, like pop star, something like that.
propagandist.
Where you basically perform propaganda for the military and they count that as service. So you do your BTS concert in like your fatigues.
Your uniforms.
You come on. Hey, you say I love Korea, military, blah 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 blah. But this guy is nada. They're all serving. But
How long?
I think it's 2 years.
years.
But they're serving starting from 2025. So I think this thing is kinda
Premature, yeah?
kinda premature, bruh.
No, that's something until 2025.
I thought the first
2025
guy about Jin Ling or whoever his name is serving in 25. Then the other boys
Nah.
start then.
These other guys, they're all starting now. Then they'll all come back in 25.
Hey.
Yeah.
Bro, that's crazy. Because wasn't it Son who was the football
Yeah,
player?
Son did his like military like training thing. Now we have like we used to have one here. We still have one here, like Changkwanzi.
yeah.
So
Son
that one's
did
a
his-
must
Yeah.
also.
Son did his over the summer break.
Yeah.
Bro,
So
that
that's what they're talking about.
Man.
But I think even Son, because he's rich and famous, he got off.
he,
see, I
he
think
didn't do
about
the
these-
full
I
2
think
years.
about these K-pop bands, right? These guys are curated by the government, bro. You think these guys are bad days? You think they grew up together? You think they just popped by luck? Nah.
I know.
The government went and picked all these talented, cute niggas and put them together and formulated this band, which now they export to the world, bro. Some shit, those guys make something like $1 billion a year in revenue.
No, it's 3.6
See,
that they bring to the Korean economy.
3.6 bill from one band, bro. And they're not the only band.
And they account for 7% of
I won't.
the tourism.
Yeah.
I won't lie though. I listen to some K-pop music. Not BTS particularly, but there's another hard band.
Which band?
I don't know the name, bro.
Better finish your statement.
Is it a chick band? I know there's a girl band which has really nice videos.
This one has like 3 guys.
Some sweet editing.
One is a rapper. The other has like this bass voice. You know, like what's the name of that gamer with a bass voice? You know him. He looks Korean. Anyway, just know it's crazy music. I won't
YouTuber.
lie. Yeah, the YouTuber.
Mark Player?
What's that?
Nah, never mind. That's the only Asianish guy I know who has a deep voice on YouTube.
Damn, I've forgotten his
Markiplier.
name.
Doctor something. This guy
Disrespect.
who plays with glasses.
That's Dr.
That's
Disrespect.
that's a different guy. I know Dr. Disrespect. This guy's voice is hella deep, bro.
Actually, it's not Markiplier.
That's not the name. But he also does music. That's
Yeah.
the thing. So
Bro, I had people try and convince me of K-pop music since like I'll say like first year of uni.
I don't
Bro,
like
it's
it.
just- It's
I don't like it.
It's a hell
but
no from me, bro. I'm sorry.
Me personally, I don't have too many particular songs that I listen to like on my phone, but the videos, bro.
No, the videos are crazy.
The
The
videos.
videos are crazy. But
You
it's
need to
not
just check
it's
out
not
the
a
videos.
genre I listen to and I'm like, yeah.
Good music.
Nah, but this particular band though, I won't lie,
Make
man.
good music.
Mm. But
Nah.
it didn't sound like K-pop.
Can't lie, bro. Me, I roll my eyes every time, but I'm just one man out of like
The-
5 billion.
You're
people that
definitely
love
not part of those 3.6 billion.
it. Yeah,
But they
that's-
definitely have the highest concept videos of any music industry on earth, bro.
Mm.
Their videos are always crazy, like graphics, intense choreography, intense. Like you said, it's like highly put together, man.
that's
highly
very-
coordinated,
it's orchestrated, bro.
High,
It's-
like everyone is in their lane, bro.
so, but I even think that this making them conscript to the military is part of a bigger plan.
They want to
Like, I just know that
inspire the
they
youth.
probably want to make them like, yeah, something like that. They want to make them like a symbol for the nation, bro. And
everyone
just,
should join the military.
like,
Because I know, like right now, South Korea is experiencing some threats. I know North Korea launched like a missile and it landed like 60 miles off their coast or something, like the international
I
waters, like
remember
last
the guy
week.
was talking about Cops husband,
Cops? Is that the
Mm.
name of the band?
the streamer.
streamer.
No. That's
You don't know
definitely
him,
not
eh?
Markiplier.
Sir.
Yeah, man. So
I'm sure they'll be in like private school military, bro. Like,
Nah,
I think
nah.
it's going to be cute.
You
I think they'll
sub
put
with
them in the number
everyone,
one.
bro.
I think they'll put them in the number
Hell
one.
no, I was going to be like flying helicopters and like,
Nah. You don't just enter
like
and
being
fly
in the office,
helicopters.
like typing shit. I'm sure they'll be performing for guys in the military. Bro, you guys have these guys messed up. They are too
Nah.
important. People are too obsessed.
I think what I think the South Korean military is like modern and lit. So it's not that they're going to go there and suffer.
No, there's always levels,
They
bro.
just
No
have
matter
put
how
the-
late the military, there's a guy who'll be at the front line, and a guy will be
I
at
don't
the front.
expect I don't expect them to be on the battlefield.
Of course
But
not.
I also don't expect them to be chilling,
I don't expect them to
having
be
a
chill.
good
They
time.
have to get some pictures of them in combat, you know,
Yeah, that'll be cap.
some jazz like that.
It'll be a photo shoot.
Relax.
But oh, let me tell you, you can't put $3.6 billion man
On the line.
next to bro from the cafeteria,
From the
bro.
end.
Yeah. Don't put it next to that guy. Nah. Yeah, but I mean, good luck to BTS. You can hopefully the Koreans don't. Oh, funny fact. Now I bring up the Koreans, bro. I saw that as part of the FBI's charges for Hush Puppy. They said the guy was funding the North Korean government.
What do you mean funding?
Yeah, a large amount of money that he was, what do you call it? Cleaning.
What's going to
laundering.
North Korea?
Because this is money laundering that he has been thinking for. A large amount of it, he was sending to North Korea, bro.
Okay, I kind of feel that because when I was doing research on Yahoo Boys, I found that a lot of them actually get those emails from North Korean hackers. Like North Korean hackers, because they're in that rogue state of North Korea, are notorious for hacking all other governments and people and companies and collecting all this information, and they can't be reached because they're in a rogue state. So they candidate a lot with like Yahoo Boys on how they get their business emails, that they defraud the personal emails. Like when you hear like Google has been hacked and you get that notification that your email has been in a known hack or a known leak, that stuff, that's usually like a North Korean hacking group.
Bro, mine is already showing like Canada, UK.
That you're hacked in
yeah.
Canada. Maybe it was Canada that was hacked.
I don't know.
Maybe that's a VPN.
But those guys, so that's where they get their emails from. So that kind of makes sense.
Alright, let's talk about the cheating dad vid. Did you say that for Patreon?
What would you do
Should
if it were you?
Nah, let's talk about that now. You're right.
What would you do if that were you? You know
Cheating
that
dad vid.
the whole time I was watching that video, that's all I was thinking, bro. Like, Jesse, what would you do if that were you? In that street, and that's your daughter saying, "Dad, you fucked up, Dad."
Have you guys you watched it, right?
Yeah, I have.
When they watched it. What?
Nah, okay, I guess for context, let's tell the viewers.
Now hold on, let me see if I still have it here.
Nah, I know exactly where it is.
Let me see. Oh, we even have it in our group,
That
right?
video guy.
Let me log
That
in.
video was very embarrassing. Like, that guy he's not right for doing what he did, eh?
Hold on.
But I don't know if
I have
that was
it.
the right way to handle the situation.
That's in a secure place, and I'm so fed up. Just know I'm so mature. I have no messy bone in me. Please,
Don't act like you don't know what this is.
That's the part
My-
that killed me, man. I have
Say
no
I have no
messy,
messy bone
I have no
in me.
messy bone in me. I'm not even sure. As they're recording, I have no messy bone in me.
Yeah, chicks are wild. Meanwhile, the house was messy as hell. The sitting room was as messy as it can be, bro.
number one priority. Then you got this one going on. Truly miss your vibe.
You weren't good enough.
Thank you. It was
Yeah.
a life we enjoyed, my dear.
Dad, you
Where did
fucked
go that
up.
I don't know. I know was very nice to you, very well. Believe me, it's just I don't eat a lot of you. eat a lot of me, weird emoji. Just next time, it
Weird
will be
emoji,
like
weird
if you
eat a
keep
lot
it
of
up.
me.
Dad, you fucked up.
Some random words I don't know, but this is a picture of the house, by the way.
Okay,
Dad,
you fucked up.
Also, bro, let me tell you one thing that pissed me off about this video. Obviously, I didn't want these chicks to put him on blast like this. But I feel like there's so much context that was lost in that Luganda words they refused to read.
Mokwano.
Yeah, there's a lot of Luganda words that they skipped. You hear them saying whatever, words I don't understand, and then
Weird emoji. What was that weird
yeah,
emoji?
What did he
Grace?
say?
That weird
what I'm interested
emoji.
Alright, hold on.
Yeah, whatever it is. Anyway, people go.
Okay, so then there's more. You got,
Fucked
how
up.
are you? Sup? You take to some place, country club for swimming in some place. Same head. Okay, good idea. I'll see how it is
Places
there.
we know.
Over the
Guys,
weekend, the
you
pool is very
fucked
nice.
up.
Just horny for you. I want to sit on you, but I'll be patient and I'll wait.
Dad,
I'm
you
coming to
fucked
you.
up.
You're late.
I
Tuesday
can
will
break
be
this.
It's like I kept saying, Dad, you fucked up.
That one.
Nah, that's the last one, bro.
None had the most beef, bro. I feel like that dad used to give her a headache, bro. Like,
She could not believe what her dad had done, bro. She was like, Dad.
Right
I will
now.
be free for cramps. Some words in Uganda. Thought all this is in the good days. Ha ha ha. Just
Yeah.
saying.
That's
But
fucking disgusting.
I should calm down. But I just take 3 days to.
No, I'm not sitting down.
I think that's the one who like
gets
gets the worst marks and gets the most headache for it. Who then clean a room.
Becca, you don't know how much I've longed for your big dick of yours. But
Really?
today isn't far enough.
Okay, that guy was clearly in the wrong. Like, clearly. However, bruh, I feel like that's a situation that should be handled by the mom and the dad only, bro. I don't know. That's just me as an African child watching this video. I feel like as the child, we have no business in this argument, you guy. Like, why are you streaming your dad, live stream, putting him on Twitter? What do you hope to gain, bro? To embarrass him? The guy whose last name you have? Like, it doesn't make sense, bro. Not to me, bro. I feel like, yes, he was in the wrong, but everything after that point was also handled wrongly, man. Putting him on blast, calling him names online. I mean, what if the guy just walks out and dips, bro? He's like, you know what? Screw you and your mom. I'm out. Let me go back to this chick I love. What if that happens, bro? Maybe if that's what they want. But I don't know. I just don't feel like the way they handled it was going to solve anything or like move the situation forward in any positive light. It was only going to just further embarrass this guy and drag his name through the mud. And I don't know if that really benefits you as a member of his family and as his daughter, because even you're going to be remembered as that girl whose dad cheated on her mom in this internet age, like guaranteed. Like, yeah, I had this conversation with someone recently. They were telling me what the dad did hurt the children, but I don't know if that
Justifies
them getting involved to this extent, bro. And that mom, why wasn't she like
jazzing.
okay? I know she was the one who was hurt, but the whole situation just. Me, the whole time I was watching, I was just thinking, Jesse, what would you do you as you? What would you do you as? And me,
You as the kiddo or as the dad?
as the dad. I mean, as the kiddo, I already know what I'd do, bro. I'd be there. I probably just. Would you even show your mom that text if you found it?
We'll talk about that on Patreon.
And that point.
You understand?
If I saw some shit like that, I don't want to be involved.
Nah,
like,
the main point for me is just for philosophizing. That Patreon is for facts. But listen, bro. Nah, I hear you on every ground, bro. That's a really good take. I just think that this exemplified just a deep-rooted lack of respect from the kiddos for their dad. I think a lot of people call it fear, but I think that there's just a certain amount of respect that, okay, so if anyone else found this out about their dad, they would be hurt. The heart is a must because you're attached to your mom and you're somewhat attached to the marriage itself because you come from it. But for you to put your dad on blast like that just shows that you don't rate him to such a level that you need to bring him down in front of the rest of the world as well, bro, to the level that you see him at. And you could hear it in the jazz. A lot of this one chick was saying, I haven't considered you my dad for 14 years. Or it only had my siblings, but me, I've always known, da da da. The way they're talking to him, the way they're cussing at him. The recording, bro, that just shows that your kiddos don't rate you. And I have no idea what this man could have done in the past. I suspect he has probably done a lot of terrible things if his kiddos don't rate him to this extent. But I think it also has something to do with just the American system. Their accent sounded American, so I'm assuming they're in America. And the way that, like, men over there, in that type of situation, there's very little you can do, bro. You walk away, you still have pay child support. You fight, that's a charge.
They're looking you.
And child support. And child support is a must, no matter what. You still have paid. So I think the guy his hands were tied, bro. In fact, he was almost like a Zen master in that moment, bro. That dude just stayed.
Yeah, just
calm.
literally sipped his tea.
Bro, he sipped it for a while and then he noticed, oh, this shit is serious. And he just stayed in place, bro. So if that went to court, he would be kawa. About the mom thing, I think she probably had something to do with it. Do
you think she knew?
I think she discovered it and then told it to her kiddos, and this was all planned.
I think the kiddos found it because I remember them saying something like, the mom saying something like, so this is what you didn't want to show me. This is what you didn't want to show me.
Well, that's what I mean. Like,
I feel like
she had seen it already.
The mom knew and probably had a discussion with him.
Not with him.
I think she knew, but she had her suspicions, but she never addressed them. Maybe I don't know. There's so much context we don't have.
Way too calm.
That she was too calm.
For you to have found out in
that was not a woman who was disappointed in her husband. That's a woman who is showing this nigga that I got you, and now I don't fuck with you. And none of our kids fuck with you. It's just you in a corner. The way he was placed, the way they were all surrounding him, this was planned, bro. And they got him. But one thing I'll say impressed me, and it's so weird that this impressed me, bro. The fact that no one knows this dude's name even up to now, bro.
Yeah, he's just
like, that's so cool to me about like UG culture. Anyway, I guess in maybe other circumstances his name would have gotten out. But everyone has seen this video. No one wants to know who exactly he is. Because it's not an isolated incident. You dig it? But secondly, maybe that's just not who we are, bro. Like, putting your parents on blast like that is frowned upon here.
It's not cool.
So we're not trying to add to the fire that these kiddos have created. We can laugh at it, we can comment on it, but we're not going to push it forward to the point where now everyone knows who he is. Now he's blacklisted. Now this, when he walks down the street, guys, I still can't recognize that dude, bro. And I have his pictures in my phone. Because I'm using him as a meme right now.
Drinking tea.
But I cannot recognize that man on the street. What I have is screenshots, bro. I can't see his face clearly. Anyways, that's all I'll say, bro.
But, man.
Now me,
Patreon.
that's been my situation.
Okay.
I'm jumping on the next flight back to UG. Let me go and see my
You'll
side
pay that child support away from
how? How are they going to reach me from UG?
Windeck, please don't let us forget this in Patreon, bro.
Oh, hi. Got back to you. You sleeping okay? I'm just jealous. It must be fun. Let's let them clean that carpet. It's kind of dusty. Sleeping, going to shower.
Were we not in Uganda during that time?
Dad, were we not in Uganda at that time?
You need some
I'm
money.
not fucking stupid.
Just need to send some as you did.
that's
You
right.
are miles away. You
Nah,
might
like-
look at those
put
kids
my-
like
I always
you
hear
did.
people talking about like
That's why we didn't.
raising your kids in
So
America
stop acting like you don't know.
is a tough paper. Watch your kids will come out. I don't want to say spoiled.
Spoiled is the word, though.
Yeah, but that's not what they use here.
That's the word, yeah.
But after watching this, not that I agree, but I feel like the only reason those kids are talking to him like that is because they're raised in America. That's the only. Here, I'm trying to think like who here
He's talking to their
Their
dad
father,
like
like,
this,
even
bro.
if you got your dad, I
In
don't
that-
know, stealing your money, I don't know, doing your bill, I don't know. Even if you got your dad, I don't know doing what to you, bro. You
You're not recording
can.
him, and you're not talking to him like this, bro.
I'm not even like, it was kind of eye-opening to me to know that you can talk to your dad like that. Not that I never, but I never, I didn't think it was possible,
Can
bro.
never be you.
It could never, but I didn't. I was thinking, like guys are talking to their dads like this.
You have a lot of freedom, bro.
That's not freedom, bro.
It's
That
negative
is-
freedom.
That's abuse. That's abuse of like free will, bro.
No, it's negative freedom. Americans are more interested in negative freedom than positive freedom. Freedom to do negative things. That's what they're more interested in. Leave me alone, do my negative. As long as I'm not hurting anyone. You know what I mean? Yeah.
That's a bar, bro. That's
Yeah.
a bar.
Look at you,
That's a
22.
gem, bro. That's a gem schedule.
Nah,
bro.
Bond, I hate
Negative freedom, bro.
Nah, don't quote me though.
Now we'll retouch that topic in Patreon, man.
Nah, but shout out.
Yeah.
Shout out that dad.
Voice. What else do you
And
have
the
for
kids.
us?
The mom.
What do I want to talk about? The voices topics. Yo, let's first bang out the ignorant ones, bro. See, as a topic that says, "Boy bites cobra today."
No, Cobra dies after being beaten by a boy.
Let me kill you. I'm browsing the internet. And you know those like Twitter pages that show dudes posting their Use stuff like that. I see one of them, I see that the headline, I'm like, you guy, when was this? And it shows this week. So I click on the article and these boys were playing. It's India. These boys are playing in the forest, what? And then this cobra comes, bites this boy in the hand. Yeah? When it bites him on the hand, this boy's reaction is to bite it back.
If you do me, I do you.
This guy bit it twice, and the thing died.
Let me tell you.
They took him to the hospital, and they didn't find any venom in his system.
Let me tell you, this thing is so that first of all, that article was so silly, bro. I feel like it's just some Indian guys looking for clickbait because this guy said the article says what he typed, right? That's what the article said. That was a headline. But in our story, it doesn't show whether the snake died. The fact that he didn't die, they just assume that died. The snake had died, bro. But anyway, apparently the kiddo, they put like quotes of what the kiddo said. He was chilling, ran into a snake, it bit him, right? It coiled around his arm and bit him. So when it bit him, he tried to take it off, but it wouldn't budge. Like it refused to like uncoil from his arm. So he bit it. Twice. He bit it once, it didn't budge, he bit it twice, then he got it off, right? Went to the hospital, they found out it's called like a dry bite. Meaning there was no venom put into his system. We don't know what happened to a snake, bro. But let's just assume that the snake died. Bro. Did the snake die of the bites? Or this guy have like antibacterial infection that infected the
Dead of its
snake?
injuries, bro. Internal
The
bleeding.
guy made the snake sick. And it died. But honestly, I don't think snakes are built to be bitten.
Yeah, snakes look quite
Bro,
crushing.
those scales are not simple, bro.
Yeah, I know that. I know like pythons have like very strong skin. But like a cobra,
And
his skin must be easy.
I think maybe the skin is hard to puncture, but I think you can crush the ribs
And not even
underneath the
necessarily-
skin
no,
without puncturing the skin.
The skin isn't hard to puncture. It's the muscle. For constrictor snakes, their muscles are super strong.
Yeah, but cobras are not constrictors.
Exactly.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
I would imagine that if it's not the venom, they
I
have
think
nothing
it's
left
this
to
Chinek
offer.
thing probably. That's more.
That's why
blabby
you bite.
That he beat.
But hey,
There's some.
so that you can't even touch
Vital
it.
organs
Bite-
in there.
You bite it in the neck. That guy is a real one.
I saw that headline. And
That guy. That actually reminds me. Have you watched Primo? Have you guys watched Primo yet?
Yeah.
You watched it? Have you watched the
I
snake
haven't yet.
episode?
Yes.
That was a hard episode. Snake episode is Lake of Snakes.
It's probably one you told us about.
I'm trying to remember.
It was a super peaceful episode, and then suddenly the lake like erupts and like starts flooding the forest. And inside that lake is in fact not inside the lake, but like on the side of the lake there was like a whole bunch of snakes. And for the rest of the episode, these guys are in the water trying to fight these snakes from biting them. Have you watched that episode yet?
Nah, I watched Prime so long ago. I barely remember his.
Anything?
Yeah.
You should watch that episode. It's called Lake of Snakes.
I was trying to remember if that was in Primo or Samurai Jack. Did Samurai Jack have an episode like that where they were fighting snakes?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
The same guys.
The third
Same guys.
episode.
Yeah,
That
the same
season.
guys. Yeah, let's see. What else do we have? Oh, we haven't talked about this Drake album yet.
Hey, thoughts?
Thoughts?
Hello.
First of all, when they from this episode on, I think every time before we record, we'll just go live. Like our preparing period, we'll just be live. Plus, because too much late shit happens while we're live, bro. We listened to that album when we got here. Obviously, we listened to it before, but just played it back. Like, you know, music is weird. You experience it in different settings, and it sounds different. So in the earphones, that album sounds different, and then in the car, it sounds different, and then in the studio, it sounds different. That's an amazing album, bro.
Why?
That album is amazing. Like, Drake is just too good at making that kind of music, bro.
Bro,
Like-
you know what killed me about this album, yeah? On like the past 3 Drake albums, he has had some songs for his honeys, you know, like cute songs for the girls. This one, 0.
No, that thing is literally
Zero.
called Hellos.
Album for the man.
He has
them, bro.
nothing cute to say to her, bro.
Album for the man, them, bro. I didn't hear one cute line, bro.
Nah,
Not one cute line.
I haven't listened to the whole album yet, but from what I've listened to, bro, I've listened to like maybe like 3/4 of it.
Yeah.
But that shit is fire, bro.
Let me
This
tell you,
literally took.
After listening to that album, I feel like 50 Cent. You know, when he's doing that cut dance of his. I'm like, bro, let's go to Shook now.
Nah, that guy literally took my favorite song off the previous album and made a whole album out of it, bro.
Oh, Jimmy Cooks, yeah.
Yeah,
But of
That's
course,
what I feel like.
that was on purpose. You know that was on purpose. You know that by the
In
time he
hindsight,
did,
yes.
by the time he did Jimmy Crooks, this album was already like in recording. This was already getting done. That guy is so intentional about everything, bro. You just know for a fact he knew this. Honestly, never mind thing is too far left. Guys will feel aware about it, but I need to remind
gave
them at
them a
the end of
teaser.
it that I can still do this, so that when I do this next one, guys are like, okay, well, sorry that we doubt it.
Bro, and there was some buzz in there.
Nah,
That
the buzz was there.
crazy.
The buzz was there. We can't dissect all that shit, but all I'll say is this is a spectacular Drake album. Do you guys like the Drake and Future album?
What a time to be alive.
Mhm.
I prefer this one. I won't lie.
Okay, I feel you.
I think I prefer.
You don't know it. You haven't listened to the whole.
Yeah,
episode.
but
You
yeah,
haven't listened
I
to
can't speak too soon yet.
all.
But
Here's what I'll say: anyone who's unconvinced by this album, listen to this album from track 6 to 16.
But I do have one qualm with this album, bro. I feel like Drake is too comfortable. Like, this is him in his comfort zone. Okay, and I know I'm the same guy who, when he went far left,
You
were like, I was like, what's this guy? But I feel
Now
like
you want him to go back far left.
I want you to go maybe right. Like,
No.
is there another direction?
Further right.
Further right. Bro, I feel like we're now in dead center Drake. Like, this album was like, I don't want to say easy for him to make, but I don't think it was very hard. Because a lot of the tracks sound like that similar Drake
he has made
soundtrack
what,
with
what were his past 3 albums?
honestly
Oh,
Nevermind,
yeah.
Scorpion, and
No. Scorpion is not even there, bro.
Yeah, Scorpion is a long
He
time
did
ago.
that, Dark,
oh, Dark Tapes, or what
Yeah.
was it?
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
Tapes.
and then one other one.
Scary Hours.
So the two, and
Are we
Scary Hours.
are you counting Scary Hours?
So the 2 other projects that he has done have been kind of like compilation.
Yeah, even Dark Tapes was like-
EP-ish. But what I'll say is this, bro. I think that with this album, he was just trying to remind guys that if I do what I always do, I'm just
still a
going to
bad
win,
man.
bro. And this shit will get boring. Like, if I choose to do this, I already know how to do it so well that absolutely no one can fuck with me if I do. Now you wait and see what the album sales look like. We're just talking about the baby over 25K over. That is one I've had this little baby who did something like 200K.
There's
Which
somebody
is
Bad
crazy.
Bunny who did like also like I think like 200 and something K.
Yeah, and of course now it's Taylor Swift and them ones who do crazy shit. But you wait and see what the numbers this album is going to do. And then you'll be like, oh.
When was this album released?
Which one?
Friday.
Friday.
What are the
Rich Flex already has 22 mil, bro.
What are the?
Streams.
Can you help me check what the estimated first week sales are for this album? I think it's going to be something insane, bro. My estimation is like 600K or something, like 500K.
Nah, no way.
Okay, that's not Kendrick did like 200, 300 or something.
Yeah, that's not 600K.
I think Cole also did like 300, 400.
And I will see.
What's the estimated?
Okay, let's see. 350.
350.
350.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it makes
That's head
sense.
and shoulders above everyone.
Yeah,
regardless.
you get 600
With
That's
450
that's-
million streams.
In first week.
Yeah.
Is that estimated or so far?
So, well, it says, I don't know.
I
Let
think
me see.
it's expected first week streams.
Now, but 350K in the first week is very commendable for 2022.
Of course.
Bro.
Of course. It doesn't even make sense.
No, it doesn't even make sense, bro.
It doesn't even make sense. And that's not the end of it, you know. There's guys who weren't listening first week because they're like, man, I'm tired. But
This
now
is
that
Drake.
the hype has happened, you guys are listening. Anyways, man, those are all my thoughts on that album.
shout out Drake.
Spectacular album. I'll be listening, man.
Do you
Till
think
the
it
end of
sounds
it.
bitter though? Like someone
No.
hurt him. Someone offended him.
Yeah,
of
but
late?
I don't know if I call that bitter.
You call it
I
what?
actually think I advocate now
Revengeful.
for
Vengeful.
I advocate for like male pettiness now.
Mm-hmm.
How so? Why?
I just feel like for too long, guys have just been expected to stomach it. As if stomaching it is like the way to go.
No, guys
And
are
like, if you don't stomach it, you have to resort to some type of violence because you're a man.
nah,
So you have to resort to like, hey, you talked shit about me. Now let me beat you. Or hey,
Wait,
let me kill you.
First,
Nah.
note this down for Patreon.
Now Drake said,
I have some issues.
Drake
too.
said, for me, I'll just chat shit. Because I'm good at that. I'll chat. Everyone will hear it. You'll feel it. And I'll move on. No one got hurt. Only guys, you hurt my feelings, so I've hurt yours. Now we can move. And I respect that. Because he shot shots at everyone on this album.
I don't
bro.
know. I don't know.
Did
I
he-
don't know.
There were also some shots at Kendrick, right? If I remember.
Nah, those are just. That's
It was
just
jazz, eh?
assumed. Yeah, because it was some shit about him saying something like your album flopped or something. And I don't think Kendrick's album flopped.
Mm.
Yeah, but the other ones were clear. The ones we shot at were clear.
And I mean, it sounds to me like this guy was offended recently, bro.
Oh.
Like he hadn't been offended in a long time.
Maybe offended.
You
Someone
guys, you
offended
guys are
him.
wanted. You honestly never
Yeah,
mind
maybe
people.
offended by offended by guys doubting him. Maybe.
Someone either like said, "Yo, Drake, you fell off," or some chick told him, "Go Drake, you whack," or both.
And he hit up his boy.
I was like, "Nah,
21.
let's come with."
Can we do something?
Okay, do
cool?
some for me.
Do
21
some for me.
21. Do your thing, 21.
Do your thing. I remember 21 is there like, yeah.
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 Hold up.
No. Yeah.
Where would you rank this Drake album? How would you place it against his other albums?
Too soon.
Would you say it's like a top 5, top 2?
Not top 2, but
Not
too
top
soon.
2,
Too soon to rank it.
Top 5?
Depends on where you put What a Time to Be Alive. 'Cause I
Damn, we had
think-
forgotten about CLB. That's an album.
Man, that was also an
yeah.
album.
Okay, so CLB, Scary Hours, and Dark Lone Tapes.
Honestly, never mind.
Dark
Lane Tapes.
Lane Tapes.
Yeah.
But Dark Lane Tapes was like old songs, no?
Yeah, but it's a project because those songs were not on DSPs before. Yeah, I think it depends on where you put What a Time to Be Alive. If What a Time to Be Alive is top 5 for you, then that's a spot I think it competes for.
But to be fair, Drake has like 1,000 albums, bro.
He has a lot of music.
He has a lot.
Every year he has been giving, I think with exception of like 1 or 2 years,
Consistent,
ever since he
yeah.
started, he has been giving us a project every year.
Extremely consistent. And that's what's scary.
But then also you have to take into account that the times are different, man.
How-
What people liked back then. Like, for example, this male pettiness would not be a thing in 20.
I can't lie, bro.
Nah,
This
Drake
guy's
has always been
bro.
petty,
This
bro.
guy's always
True.
been petty.
Marvin's Room.
But I just feel like the effect of that
But you
pettiness
see, Marvin's
now,
Room was also.
it was so petty, bro.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
petty.
It was
so-
petty, but you see that petty is obvious. This one, he was like petty, like a bad boy petty.
I think maybe the
then-
pettiness has evolved, but he's
Yeah.
still petty.
No, it's not the pettiness that is involved. He's the same dude, same petty dude. But now it's coming from a guy at the top.
It's the
Back
pettiness.
then, the pettiness was almost relatable. You'd be like, man, I feel
That's
you,
what-
man.
that's what I'm
this
saying.
guy talking to someone. This chick has left him for someone better than him. But now he's like, how can there's no one better than me? How can you leave me?
And that's the point. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different now.
yeah,
It's from a different dude. But
Love that
anyway,
dude,
kudos to him, man.
I love that.
Yeah,
dude,
shout
man.
out.
But
him.
now we've only talked about Drake, 21, you guy.
He did exceptional on this
Mm.
album. I think he did as good as he could have done. The only knock I have is maybe that he wasn't on enough songs. But I think that the songs that he was left off, it's a good thing he was left off because Drake was going to be bad, bro. Some of these songs, bro, like 21 Savage should not have been on them. And that's a good thing. The ones that he's on, he did what he does. His bars were memorable. Every single song of his had a bar that you can caption with. He represented like the hard guys on the album. And yeah, he did this thing, man. And I think this album will elevate his status, bro. I think so. I think it will.
But I kind of feel like 21 was
Like Patty.
kinda, bro. Like he feels kind of like a background character in this album. I don't know why, bro. Even in all the videos, it's always like it's Drake's video, and then 21 is just in the back, like.
But let me ask, is that a
Doing
bad
ad-libs.
thing?
I don't think
Is
it's
that
a bad thing.
I mean, if it's supposed to be a joint album, usually what's the last joint album I remember? Drake and Future.
Yeah, we can use two Drake.
Yeah, let's use two
joint
Drake joint
albums.
albums. Future didn't feel like a backup
I can see
on
that, but
on
like
that album.
even if you
I'll say
compare
this.
the two, bro.
I'll say a lot of people didn't like that Future album, bro. A lot of people didn't like
I'm
that
not saying they
album.
liked it or didn't like it. I'm saying like, did he feel like a background, or was it like just two dons doing their two don
And
thing?
the reason why I said it didn't feel like
still don't see it that way.
the reason why I say that a lot of guys didn't like it is because it didn't serve it well. The balance didn't serve them well. As much as this one serves these guys well. Bro, this album is undeniable. Guys will clown, hey, he was doing this, but no one will say this album wasn't a spectacular album.
I can't just because I've also not yet finished it. I
You
also
guys
listened
finish
to
it.
like
You guys
3/4
finish
of it. But I will say though, I feel like the balance is right.
I think so too.
Like, fine, 21 seems like a background character, but I think that's intentional.
I don't
If that's
think-
what you're going
maybe.
to call it.
I don't think she's like a background character.
Yeah.
He's a
I
background
think that
character.
I think
I think it was perfect.
Look
in
at the Jimmy Cooks video.
in the first half of the album, 21 is fairly prominent. I think later on they were just, this is a Drake. Okay, let's take it back, right? To just who Drake is in the industry, right?
Mhm. That's what I was going
It
to say.
doesn't make sense for you to make an album with Drake, and then have it be a U type of album. Just from the fact that the number of guys who are coming to this album, most of them aren't coming for you. Most of them are coming for Drake. So this album has to sound as Drake-esque as possible. And because of that, 21 kind of had to take a back seat, I guess. to
And
an
I guess also
extent.
Drake is just like a very big star, bro.
He is.
Like, how do you not come off as the background actor
Yeah, I
to
think that-
Drake?
I think the splits on this album will be very much like 70-30 or 80-20 in terms of splits.
80-20
Okay,
is
I can't-
crazy. 80-20
I don't know how they'll split it, but I'm just trying to kind of understand how I got to this perception. Because like when I look at the music videos, Drake
Just
looks
know-
so large, bro, like
I
larger
had
than life.
someone saying that if you take all the 21 sound, like minutes out of this album, like the minutes where 21 is actually rapping out of this album, it's only 15 minutes. The album is an hour long. So 45 minutes of this album is Drake. That just lets you know. It's a Drake album.
It's a Drake album with 21
and
songs.
I think that's still a good
that's
thing.
okay. That's
Yeah,
okay.
That's
That's
still a
okay.
good
Still.
thing. Yeah.
That's okay. I just don't like my boy 21 feeling like a background character.
He
In
will-
any way,
but
he,
he is.
he will release his.
But it is.
today he is,
Yeah,
but
he
I
is.
don't like.
And
I
that's
don't like. I don't
okay.
like how it feels.
Like if there's
I don't
anyone,
like how it feels.
there's anyone you can be a background character to,
It is to
let it
Drake.
be Drake. Because none of Drake's background characters fail after that. Like everyone know, if you play background to Drake, at least from that
Give
the
us one.
background shit that you've played,
They are
from-
there. They are there.
of course you'll
Let's
give
give
like
us one.
that turn up on a Tuesday. guy.
Yeah, like back on it is
That
why he
guy.
be over who.
Yeah, that guy.
Nah, but a bunch of them also got recognized because of Drake. I won't lie. I didn't know that Georgia Smith chick before Drake.
To be
Yeah.
fair, he even rapped about you in this song. Like, I jump on your track and make a label think they need you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
This
he-
guy is petty.
He's
man.
aware.
He's aware. Those
He's
are all facts.
aware.
The beauty with this pettiness, it's
It's
mostly
facts.
true.
Yeah.
It's mostly, him and Jay-Z, their pettiness is mostly true, bro. It's mostly facts.
Nah, shout out
Hey,
Drake.
by
Shout
the
out
way,
Drake.
What are we
Speaking
on?
of,
How much? What time are we
Rihanna
on?
gave us a new jam that everyone was crazy about.
The Thames Road.
That's what it's called. Eh?
No.
Oh no, the Thames wrote it.
I think it's called.
I haven't yet listened to it.
I
I won't
haven't.
lie.
Neither have
I
I.
watched the video, but I didn't listen to the song.
Fun. It's very.
Nah, but tell us how you
soundtracky.
did that. You watched the video.
Bro, I was just so excited to see Rihanna return on my screen, bro. To be honest, I was just looking at Rihanna, but the song sounded like a normal, like slow Rihanna song, good vocals.
No, it's not a normal Rihanna song. It's a very like music soundtrack type song.
I mean, it is, but like, I think Thames did a good job of writing for Rihanna. Is what I'm trying to say. Like,
Okay.
that's what I'm trying to say.
Nah, I need like Afrobeats Rihanna, bro. Like the
Yeah.
work Rihanna.
That's what guys
Is
are
that
doing.
That's
Afrobeat?
dancehall.
That's dancehall, eh?
Yeah.
Is that dancehall?
That's what was hard.
Yeah,
Yeah.
dancehall.
That's dancehall, eh?
Yeah. Nah. Have you listened to that album, by the way, for the Black Panther soundtrack? Nani?
No.
I know there's Burna Boy on
Is
it.
that out?
Yeah, I think it's. I've
No, I
listened
don't
to
think
like
so.
2 songs. Isn't
I
that
don't
like
think
an
so.
out album?
No, those are just
No.
singles.
There are a bunch of singles on Black Panther. So many, bro.
Yeah, no,
There's no
that will come out
particular-
like the weekend of Black Panther drop.
Which is this weekend.
I listened to the
So
Burna
it's
Boy one
where-
alone.
Yeah.
It was alright. It's a music soundtrack song, like you said. It's not like
Okay.
a club turn up
Let me
jump,
see. But they have got quite a number of Africans on this
right?
new thing, yeah? We have Burna
Yeah.
Boy, we have Amare, we have
CK, I think I saw CK.
CK also has a
Rema.
jump on it.
Rema.
Yeah, Rema.
Rema, eh?
Mm.
Damn.
Man, I'm just happy that they got African artists to do these songs this time. Last time that was my biggest
Yep.
issue.
There were some Africans in the last one, just mostly South Africans.
Were they?
Yeah, hella South African.
Which one?
Was that the Beyonce one?
No, the Kendrick one.
Nah,
Yeah, the Kendrick one.
And hella Africans, bro.
There were
I don't
Africans
remember
on it.
Kendrick.
But they
to
are
be honest.
mostly South African. Mostly South Africans, yeah.
Actually, it was Beyonce who did the Lion King thing
one
and
with
had like
hella
hell
Africans,
African.
yeah.
But even still, it was just Nigerians.
And also Ghanaians. I think Shatawale wasn't there.
Damn,
Yes,
all
the
the
Shatta
guys
Wale
you've
song was
talked
good.
about are just Nigerians and let me see.
Okay, West
Ghanaian,
Africans. We
yeah,
call them West
West
Africans.
Still, it's mostly. I think that it's also like an
You're not going to find
industry
like
thing.
Bebe Cool there, man. Was
Only because I think that our industry is maybe just not organized
Yeah.
enough.
yeah.
Like things are not like. It's not easy to
Access
Yeah,
it,
it's not
guy.
easy to handle the things, bro. Like the actual business of it isn't easy to handle.
Because I mean, even when they tell you the making of the albums, they'll tell you they just went to this guy and he got like 6 guys for him.
Yeah, and also like the labels that
For
these guys
us,
are
man.
signed to, the labels that these guys are signed to will have like outposts in SA
Yeah.
and Nigeria, bro. So it's
Yeah.
just easier to get guys who are already signed to them. Know what I mean? Yeah. What else are we touching? Let me see what.
You
Sido had
asking
some
about
interesting topics today. VR game that kills you if you
Yeah,
die
man.
in game.
So do you know Oculus, the one
Yeah.
that makes
Yeah.
VR? Yeah. So the CEO yesterday said he has created a game that's based off, you know, Sword Art Online.
Yeah.
Yeah, the anime. So it's best of Sword Art Online, and then in this VR you have like electromolecules charged in the VR headset. If you die, they explode, so your brain bursts. Bro, I'm not playing that shit because
Has he played this game before? Is
He
he?
said
Hell
this
no.
yesterday.
Nah.
He's not playing.
Bro, as long as you die in the game, then these things explode in your head because they're built
Yeah.
within the VR headset.
But guys have this obsession with like realism in games, bro. And I guess this is where we have reached now. That the guy wants to die also in real life. When he dies in the game, man, he wants that level of realism.
The role play is heavy.
You can't interrupt that guy.
It's game over for real, bro.
Did you guys watch Spy Kids 3?
Yeah,
That's the just guys want
Guys
now.
were dying.
No, but is that even legal, bro?
Kind of. I don't know, man.
Nah, it
But
just reminds me of Hunter x Hunter and Grid Island.
Green
Yeah, guys die in game, bro.
But yeah, man. Speaking of, we were talking about games last time. And this is one of the topics. You're asking about the money games make. Modern Warfare 2 launched last weekend. Not this past one, but the one before. And it has made 800 million.
In that first week drop.
The biggest movie this year that has launched that has made 600 million is Spider-Man. That's 200 million more. That shows you how big the gaming industry is right now, bro.
Facts. No, you guys convinced me on that point. I guess we'll just have to wait
Nah,
for.
to be fair, those numbers even sounding a bit low for a Call of Duty for me.
It's 1 week.
no,
Hey.
1 week. This
Busy.
this is their biggest first week, by the way.
Yeah.
Call of Duty.
Ever, yeah.
Modern Warfare 2.
800 M.
But have you seen it?
Their biggest
It
first week.
looks crazy.
I've played the original Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, man. This one is that one, but on like steroids.
They said it's based on.
Very chasing.
They said it's not based on the original Modern Warfare.
it has bits of it, yeah.
It's based on like another Modern Warfare Some shit like that, bro.
Wait, this is just
Just
the
know-
highest first week, right?
This is their highest first week.
Oh,
Mm.
okay.
But it looks crazy, bro. And if you look at the gameplay, it's based off actual cities. So like the Amsterdam, this guy put like a side-by-side thing, walking through Modern Warfare 2, and the actual Amsterdam city, and it's the exact same.
What's the Grand Theft Auto figure?
For GTA 5,
Like it's lifetime gross.
Mm.
I think it's like $5, something like that. Some crazy, like
And
12 baht.
gaming is very crazy right now, in that a lot of the movies nowadays are either best of games or they are making games from the movies. So I know even John Wick is getting a game now.
The VR game,
John
So
Wick
Lionsgate.
right?
So what do you guys want to do, man?
Guys are looking.
Jump
You guys
off
want to get
bikes, bro.
cooked dead. The only way I'm going to be in a John Wick game is from like the dog, bro.
You get to-
I'm not involved in that
Take it
shooting
out.
shit, bro. Nah. I'm not fighting a guy. Guys could be in your ribs. What? Nah. John Wick himself gets beaten up too much, man. As a guy. But I know a movie he's limping, bro.
Nah,
Give
but you
us
see, it's crazy because a lot of people are making money from games now. So imagine that guy is going to make money from John Wick if they get a game, but he already has Cyberpunk. He was like the main character in Cyberpunk or something.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah.
He was one of the. He's the
Well,
guy in your
that-
head
Yeah.
who tells you what to do, like in the game, like you know that car voice.
Is he in the show?
No.
I've not yet watched the
No.
show.
Neither
actually
have I.
No,
not
he's
yet.
not.
Neither have I.
But
Mhm.
yeah, man. Well done to those guys
No, shout out
for
to
making
them,
the
bro.
bag.
Shout out to them.
Video game industry. Screw them, bro. I have a big issue with the video game industry.
They're
today.
too expensive.
They're, number one, they're too expensive, but that's not even the case. Like I can buy the games. The issue is you buy the very expensive game and now it has microtransactions in it. It has all this weird ads and product placement. The game itself is not nice. Like
you know, everything right now is capitalist, bro. You
Nah.
have to just live with it.
I guess that's my big issue with it
Yeah.
now, bro. That's why I'm like, screw those guys. They're like making too much money and producing rubbish, bro. To be honest, like I don't remember the last time,
Who hurt you? Which
Eh?
game did you play?
bro. Hey, it's so disappointing, bro. Like I get like I haven't even bought a game in a while because of this disappointment, man. Like every time I get hyped for a game, they announce it, bro. I get lit, I get hyped, they show some good trailers, blah 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 blah. When the game drops, bro, you read the reviews, you're like, bro, this is trash, bro.
Just reading the reviews.
Yeah, you read, and you know, I'm not going to buy a game without reading the reviews, bro.
Damn, we're the exact opposite.
You can buy a game
Same.
without reading the reviews.
Same.
As
No,
long
no,
as
no,
I
no.
want to play it,
No, I'll tell you
buy
this.
it.
I'll tell you this. Games and movies are different. A movie cannot be reviewed. It's very hard to review a movie without spoiling it. A movie. It's very hard. But a game, well, I'm
But
going
you
to
know,
spend
critic-
like 100 hours, bro. I need a
Mm.
review before I put down $70.
How detailed are your reviews? Like, is it like a
It's
full
that thing. For me, I feel
video?
like-
Yes, a whole
Is it
video.
like-
The gaming experience is different for
Yeah, it's
everyone.
subjective as well,
It's
I
too
think.
subjective for
You think
me.
like all gamers want the same thing from the game?
Okay, I'm talking about me as me now. Before I buy a game, a $70 game, I was going to do research into
This game
this
is
$70 game.
Bro, first tell me
games
which
are
games these are.
$70 now.
$70, bro.
First tell me which games these are.
Which games are Jimmy?
Like a game you've not bought because of
It was work.
yeah.
Okay, I'll tell
Because
you
of reviews.
I'll tell you one recently, Cyberpunk.
Now Cyberpunk, that one we knew it had bugs. You're supposed to wait.
No, we didn't know, bro. Now you see what you're saying
Nah,
now. Now what
see-
you're discussing is what I have learned.
The re-
Eventually, you're supposed to wait for this shit to drop. You first see that with what the reviews are. You
No,
first
but you
get like,
see, that's not a review. As if like a review is saying the game is trash. This one guys were
oh,
saying
it's good.
the idea is dope. They just need to solve their bugs. Which they did then after the reviews were like,
That's what
this
they tell
game
you in
is
the
fire.
review, bro. That's what they tell you in the review, that this
Mm.
game is full of bugs, bro. Because once you're watching all the hype and the gameplay trailers that they drop, that shit never has bugs. It never has whack graphics. Like never.
But that's no like the first month after a game drops, it's gonna have bugs. That's all you need to know.
Now I think that's what we have gotten accustomed to of late. That wasn't always the case, bro. Do you remember PS2?
But you get those games were simple. PS2 games?
I mean, you can look at it like that. Okay, do you remember
Yeah.
PS3?
PS3 had bugs.
All
That's
the
where
games.
the bugs started.
Nah, bro. Okay, I imagine. I remember like those huge ass day one updates were PS4. Maybe PS3 had
Definitely,
some, but
yeah.
I remember PS4 is when like they got crazy when they had that. idea of like they can release an unfinished game and then
you
just
have to
patch
update
it.
for 70 GB.
Say, man, day 1.7. You know, that is now the norm, bro.
Mm.
That is the norm. And like, I don't know, I guess just as a guy who's been playing video games for a while now,
Yeah.
I don't like how it is right now. I feel like now they're too, it's
Nah,
too
but
money
I
minded.
get
It's
you.
too,
All the AAA games are focused on money now.
the games aren't
Yeah.
fun. They're not fun.
Nah, but me, I buy franchises. I won't lie.
Which
Like
one
Call
do you
of-
buy?
Call
FIFA?
of Duty.
Your brand baby.
Yeah. Like there are games which I know if I buy it, come what may, I won't finish it. Even if I be like this game is work, if I buy Call of Duty, I won't finish that story. Come what may.
Now, I'll give you an example. Call of Duty. I think this Modern Warfare 2, does it have a campaign?
I've not yet heard much about it. The last one I really, really cared for was Vanguard.
Because I know like for like the past maybe like 2 or 3 Call of Duties or 4, they haven't had campaigns. Like that main story that you're talking about.
They have been more on like the Warzone.
Yeah, that
side of
online
things.
stuff,
Yeah,
the gulag, which is, and I guess me in a third world country don't have too much internet.
You like man 5GB.
5G.
Oh, do
And
you guys see that we have the most expensive internet in the world?
Uganda?
We are close.
No, I saw what do you call
We're
it?
actually the most.
I saw an
expensive.
article saying Uganda has the most expensive internet in the
I'd
world.
be shocked.
It
I'll
makes,
see
it
that
makes
you
sense.
should
It
move.
makes sense.
That's crazy.
Anyway, so yeah, man, that's mentioned the video game industry. I just
But
don't feel like
that
it's
said,
fun
I
right
also was
now.
on Twitter this week and I saw one of the top like Twitch executives is Ugandan, bro. Guys like a Ugandan flag day. Pop.
Twitch.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's kind of wild.
Shout out to him.
Fire, man. I don't like the platform though, but well done.
You have no choice. Your internet costs $500 million.
Yeah.
Your internet costs more than Drake's contract.
Nah,
bro.
those guys take way too much money from, for them, their revenue. Like say, well, I won't give the figure here, but Patreon takes a certain percentage.
Mm.
Yeah. And then you have Facebook gaming, which gives you 100% of the money people give you, which is 50-50. A
Mad.
guy gives you $5, they take 2.5.
Mad.
Mobia girl. Kako. Big company. Body girl.
That's a banger, you get.
Back in the good old days, bro.
Once you hear
Do you
that
know,
vroom
They
vroom.
played that thing at Shuke,
Mm.
and the instinct came.
To grab a girl. Every man to a girl.
Every man to a
Yeah,
girl.
but bro, these days Rabs are light, bro.
Mm.
Rabs are out of fashion for a bit, but fashion always comes back.
No,
Yeah,
I think rubs are out of fashion in terms of a guy rubbing a girl. But 2 chicks grinding is super in fashion right
Is
now.
that
bro.
fashionable,
For you, bro.
That's not fashionable, bro.
You're
I
enjoying
see
it.
so many chicks grinding.
Oh, like
bro.
it's in fashion. Like it's
Yeah, like it's a trend right now.
Oh, yeah, on God.
Yeah,
No one
it
likes
is,
that
it is,
shit.
it is,
bro.
it is.
No one likes that shit. No one
And I
likes
be
that
hearing
shit.
chicks talking about shit, talking about that. Oh, Nyash feels so good. Oh,
We know.
Oh, I love Nyash.
Your chicks be in the closet, bro. On God.
What do you know about Nyash? You're 2 year interest in Nyash. Just started yesterday.
You know nothing about Nyash.
You do know about Nyash?
We've been dreaming about it for years.
You guys are too funny.
No, but that's like some of that shit that pisses me off these days. When there are girls talking about, oh, Nyash, it's so soft. I just want to grab Nyash. I'm like,
Nah, speaking
bruh,
of
what should I say?
speaking of girl on girl crime. I don't know how I forgot to bring this topic up last week, bro. But this is a shifted topic from last week.
Mm-hmm.
Can you guys tell when a guy is moving to you?
A guy.
Yeah.
A guy.
When a guy is moving to you.
I think so.
I have before. Yeah, I have before.
A guy has
you
moved
tell?
to you before.
Yeah, like I could tell then at the end of the night, man.
You couldn't.
No, like
That had been damaged, man. That's actually
He was now-
He didn't know what was happening now, bro. How do you tell, bro? How often does this happen? First of all,
like should I say like once a month? Like what do you mean? How often? I'm
Once
asking.
a
I'm
month?
asking. I'm
how
asking.
often do guys move to you?
Not often. Okay, sometimes, yeah.
Mm.
Sometimes.
That been
Mm,
moved
I
to
can tell.
like once or twice.
In
Like
life?
it's not like a thing that happens.
Often. Okay.
Yeah,
I think
like
it's
a guy
dependent
stepping
on
to me.
places where you be.
You think so?
Has a guy moved to you, Wendy?
Nada.
Never, ever, ever.
Where are you, man?
Damn, bro, you're ugly, man.
That's
what it means.
When he said
That's
it,
what
not
it
me.
means.
Zanu said
I'll
it, not
play, I'll
me.
play.
Hey.
No, okay. So how do you tell? How do you tell, boys?
Now, okay. The truth is, yeah, you know how you relate with your guys. Yeah, like we shall go out, have a good time as guys, and yeah, that's it. But this guy was doing the most, man. Like, it's okay for you to buy me drinks, I get it. But not for 4 hours. Yeah. While staying around me.
Checking on you and
You
shit.
know,
Are you okay, man?
Are you ready
You
to
have
go
where
home?
to sleep. I was like, yeah, I do. Okay.
Are you ready to go home? Are you okay?
Hey.
I can drop you.
I was like, you know what? It's calm, but let's see. So at it's not like 3, 4. I'm like, yeah, I'm going home. Now, who are you going with? I'm going home
Yeah.
alone.
Yeah.
Allah. The guy's like, now there's a thing, yeah. I've been around you the entire night because I want you, blah blah blah. I'm like,
Oh,
I spent
bro,
my
I
last-
saw this coming at like 11 p.m. So
Yeah. So why'd you drink the drinks, bro?
I spent my last 100K on you, bro.
man,
Buying
the
you those
drinks were
drinks.
there.
At least you run me my drinks, bro.
Bro.
At least you run me my drinks.
Yeah, but I think you can tell. Yeah, I think you can tell.
But
I can tell.
why are you asking? What happened?
Nah, bro. At,
You have a story for us.
yeah. At
Mhm.
at whose event was it? DJ Vanzi's event, bro. I got moved to by this dude, man. I got moved to by some guy. For me, I think I have an extremely like sensitive gaydar, bro. Like I can just know when I do this gay, bro. From the first words that dude says to me, bro, I just know when this dude is gay, man. So this guy, I'd gone there to watch DJ Vans, but it was the same night as some United game. So
Nah, relax. First, wait.
Here's
We
the
were
thing.
somewhere and you ditched us for United.
no,
game.
I didn't ditch.
Zah.
I was just remember what DJ Van shit was. It was down.
Oh,
I was
up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we saw
DJ
you,
Van
we saw
is
you, we
still
saw you, we
playing.
saw you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's still playing, but I'm watching that game. So this guy also happened to be a United fan, bro. And homeboy walks up to like the area where we're watching from, and shit is calm at first. Like it was just a bunch of dudes watching the game. But you know when that dude only hollers at you, then hollers at any of the other dudes. Hollers at you, shakes your hand. It's just a way that a dude looks at you. Well, he's not on bro vibes, bro. I said, what's your name? Like, bro, I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's in these
was it a
niggas'
rando?
tones.
It was a rando.
I didn't know this guy, man. I'd never ever met him. But there's just a way that guy looks at you, bro, like your meat, man.
You were just there looking fly with your
nah,
chain.
like, let me tell you, this dude, for him, he's feeling you, bro. You can just tell. I think because as niggas, we know how we move to girls. We can immediately tell when a dude is moving to us, bro. Now, you didn't offer me any drinks. I had a drink. But, like, I think that for me, my method is to, maybe it's an overreaction, but because I rarely have shut these dudes down direct, sometimes I OD with the chicks on that given night. I know that the guy is over trying to move to me. I'll just get a thing and keep her close to me, bro. So this guy just knows I'm not with that shit.
Yeah.
I'm not with that shit. But yeah, man, I think gay guys are just as aggressive as straight guys, bro, when it comes to moving to you, man. Because failure to have a thing that night, that guy will insist. That guy will insist, bro.
I'm dead.
Nah.
Has it happened to you before?
What are you 1 or 2 times? What happened to you 1 or 2 times?
Now, me basically has just this guy was just talking to me for a long time, bro.
Yeah. Damn.
Basically.
I know that wasn't me.
But how did you know how did you conclude that this dude is gay and he's trying to fuck with me? Were they outwardly gay dudes? Like flamboyant type case?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't say too much.
Nah.
Yeah.
It's
This
Patreon.
This is for beyond Patreon.
Yeah.
And then no, nothing really. Basically, I was just in
Blast.
the club. This was in Canada. This was one of my boys.
Mm.
Yeah, man. I didn't know this guy is gay.
Hey, he's not. So he's not a flamboyant gay.
No, he's not, bro.
Okay.
He was one of like the normal gays.
Okay, one of our bros.
Yeah, it was just like I won't say his name.
Yeah.
Ain't no way.
Okay.
But like, yeah, that guy was trying to step to me at the club one time, bro, and he was talking to me like, so basically, we were boys, but this one night that guy was,
Gone.
yeah, he was really really lit, and we're in the club, and this guy was on me, like was trying to pressure me to do some stuff that I really wasn't down to do, like, oh Jesse, oh man, what up? You know, I've been feeling good, yeah, da 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 da, da 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 da, this, that, and the third.
So that one is tough for me, bro. That one is tough.
How?
If it's one of the homies already, I'm just like,
Nah, but I'll tell you, it was tough because after that it was very awkward. After that,
yeah,
it was
they
super
never
awkward.
heal. But you guys healed from it. You ever recover from it?
I mean, me, I just told him, yeah, I'm straight, like, you know.
No, I'm not with that.
Yeah, I'm not with that. And for me, it was me discovering that day that he
About
was.
him.
Yeah.
Did everyone else know?
Apparently, man.
That's just when
Apparently,
no one
bro.
else knows. When you're the only guy that doesn't know, bro.
Apparently.
I think it was the nut on the bait.
It was what?
The nut
On
on the bait.
or he was a nut on the bait.
Yeah,
Like you think
because
that they put him there as like a worm on the hook.
maybe. Like,
To do what?
if all,
Bro?
if
That's
all
some
your
predatory
boys
shit.
know that this guy is not straight,
Yeah.
it's
No.
only you that know, and it's
Okay, no.
you he's
I need
interested
to give you
in.
some context.
Mhm.
First of all, as a new Ugandan in this crew. bro.
Okay.
All these guys are there's a Canadian, 2 Canadians. The guy in question, I don't even say it's from, but like
Yeah.
We might know.
that's from Europe. Let's say Europe.
Yeah, Europa League.
Europa League. So I guess these guys, for them, they had like that guy gay that you spoke of. Like for them, they knew.
clocked immediately. Yeah.
Yeah. But me, like, this guy was the least. Like, you couldn't tell by looking at this guy, bro. He was just like a regular guy.
And you're not sitting with anything.
I've never seen him with any things, but I thought that was because he was low key. But you know, that whole situation was very eye opening for me in terms of like, there's guys out here that are trying to hit on you, and you need to let them know what's up.
Let me twist that question a little bit. If you're done with a question, when was the last time a girl moved to you? Like a girl.
Oh my God.
Yesterday.
Yeah, bro.
First, tell me your most awkward experience with that, bro.
Of a girl moving to you.
Awkward.
Nah, I think a girl moving to me is not as awkward as guys moving to me. I think that for women, interesting, it's super easy to shut women down because they usually will shut themselves down. Like chicks they have a proper, like, most women have like a proper estimation of their chances with you. So the slightest show of disinterest will cause a lot of them to back out. The only time
That's
when they
true.
won't
That's true.
is if they are also drunk as shit and like they've lost track of what the vibe is. And even then, usually their friends will come and pull them away and be like, yo, chill, you're doing too much. So I don't know, women is kind of different. But I think the last one was, bro, this crazy ass chick. And for that one, I blame myself. As niggas, we have to take responsibility. Sometimes you encourage it on accident. You encourage it on some, this is just for fun type shit. And it just explodes, bro. So that last one that went crazy, I take that blame for that, man. I encouraged it. And I encouraged it out of selfishness. And it blew up in my face, bro. That's a story for another day, bro.
Nah,
That was a terrible experience. Though, I'll say
Clearly,
that.
there's going to be another tier.
Yeah, that was a terrible experience,
Hey,
bro.
speaking of girls stepping to you, do they ever like feel the need to talk to you in like a foreign accent?
But I feel like that just
Like when the
comes with
accent
alcohol.
changes, that's booze.
That's alcohol,
Eh?
bro.
That's booze. I didn't hold guys. Don't hold that against me.
That's alcohol.
Nah, that's booze. That's booze.
Bro,
That's
there are very few girls I know who don't get foreign accents when they're drunk. Very
They
few.
swear.
I promise they'll be talking to you normally. 2 short scene.
Do it.
Yeah.
And it's now different, bro.
Yeah, I can't lie. I've been there.
Total
You mean
default.
I've been that guy before, bro.
It just kills me, bro.
I've been that guy before, man. It was so embarrassing. That
Oh, you changed your accent?
Yeah.
What were you speaking?
Bro.
First sample us.
Listen.
First
First
sample us.
That shit happened to me. The next day, my friend was clowning me, bro, but I had no defense.
Yeah, but like what
Like,
accent were
yeah,
you
well,
speaking?
are you like
I
American,
can't
UK?
remember. I think it was like a blend of a lot of different things.
What are you chatting, fam?
Yeah, it was brazy.
big
You're from
teeth.
Peckham.
It was there were a lot of brazy accents in there. I think I was just having fun. But you know the squad can't release you. After you've done it, guys will let you know. So I don't even judge people anymore for shit like that.
Because you've been
Yeah, I've
there.
been there. I've been that dude before, bro. I've been that dude before.
Nah,
Oh,
it just kinda kills me, bro, because of late.
Mm.
It has happened to me like 3 times, maybe like the last.
What accent do you speak, man?
No, that's what I was wondering, bro. But me, I don't like have any accent except that I'm using that I can do properly. Okay, that's cap. But
Yeah, I know. This guy is so good at he's so good at like imitations.
Yeah,
so I know
yeah,
this guy can. He
But-
has a few accents in his back
but
pocket.
just to know that I do not bring those things out unless it's like a joke, bro. But me, I you know, the point I was trying to make is that I think it's the way I dress, bro, that makes these chicks feel like they need to talk to me in accent. That was my.
You're very eccentric.
Yes.
Hey.
I'm just like I'm from here.
Bro, you do.
Could be. Nah, it could be. When he's out, he kind of looks kind of.
Oh,
Bro,
you're
'cause
saying
it
you
really
don't
plays me, bro.
dress.
I can greet a chick like you, Wagwan. Why you say?
Hello, how are you?
Oh, hello, how are you?
That's too funny.
Yeah.
That's too funny.
That's
And what,
me-
do you, what do you do? What do you tell them?
In that situation, no, just
Take-
continue
fix
talking.
your
Like,
mouth.
yeah, sing, bro. I continue. I'm good, bro. What up with you?
Yeah? I know it's not the accent, but certain phrases I can't say when I'm sober, man.
Like which one?
But I don't know. But like I always catch myself. I'm like,
What are you saying?
relax.
You know, you catch yourself.
How are you?
There's always something you've shouted. You've yelled the whole time beside you.
Okay, this one is kind of an
What the hell
accent,
is
but
that?
like I can't say that phrase of "you get me" when I'm sober. But when I'm drunk,
yo, you get
yeah,
me, man.
you get me,
The
you
tip
get
of your
me.
tongue. You guys are too funny, man.
Nah, shout out to the accent babes, bro.
Bro, we didn't talk about porn, man, for a second.
Damn, I thought we were going to start with the weekend.
Nah,
we've
talk
gone
about-
to
Oh
porn.
shit! Oh, I haven't talked about the weekend yet. Let's talk about the
I mean,
weekend
it's fine.
first. Let's talk about the weekend first. No, let's talk about. Let's stay outside. Let's stay outside. Friday night.
Why are you laughing?
Friday night was something else. Bro.
Bro, Friday night. I don't even know where to start from, man.
Nah, firstly, Friday night was so fun, bro. That's what I'm saying. That shit was so fun. We just need to keep doing that shit. We went to. What are we saying? When we said their name on the main pot, so we
Went
might
to
as well.
some place.
Yeah, I went to Caramel at Acacia Mall. Oh, it's good, man. I'm glad that shawarma has never fallen off.
Man,
That's how
the
I
fries,
was good.
the fries though.
That
The
fries were
chips.
terrible, bro. Hey, those chips were
Chips.
bad. But the shawarma was good. Did we tell that chick the chips were bad?
No, we didn't.
We forgot.
We weren't
already
that drunk. We weren't that
We already
drunk.
drunk. By the time they took the chips. Yeah, but that Seven Devils worked on me, bro.
That's
That
the
shit
thing.
did
It
its
didn't
job.
queer me like.
Yeah,
This
oh, you're like a
This guy's a lying
fucking.
ass nigga. This guy's dead when
alcoholic.
he's drunk. That's a problem.
He doesn't know.
That's my biggest worry about him. by the
Nah.
way.
Oh,
he just keeps going until it's too late. Then the guy starts saying, "Man, I have to go home.
I have to go.
I have to go."
Nah.
When the guy's on his
Relax.
last legs.
The truth is, it actually did not. But I won't hold you. When we reached Shuk, there were some chemicals that were
were added to
ingested.
the formula.
Allah. Nah, but it was a very good cocktail. Let's start with that.
That's a good cocktail. I mean, I don't like the taste. I'm a very taste guy. Like I like how shit tastes. But yeah, I didn't like the taste. But the effect
10 out
is
of 10.
it's worth it. It's worth the wait. I'll say this, bro. In the morning, my head was banging. I haven't been that hangover in a minute, bro.
Bro, what time did you leave, man?
We'll get to that. We'll get to that soon.
Nah, we left you.
That was shook for you guys. I got shook.
Let me try and remember. It was okay.
Just okay.
It wasn't the highlight of my night for me, I won't lie.
Hey, Caramel was a highlight.
Caramel, bro.
Okay.
Nah, Caramel, we cracked too many jokes.
Nah, Caramel
Too
was a
many
blast.
jokes,
You guys
yeah.
are idiots, man. You guys are
Caramel.
idiots. Did we discuss anything that needs to be discussed here?
Mm-mm.
What was the hot topic that we were arguing about?
Musk.
They were talking about that guy who was caught by his
Hey.
kiddos.
And also Elon.
Yeah, we talked about Musk for a bit.
Yeah.
Elon. Did you guys see that now you can pay for the tick?
Yeah,
now you
$8,
can?
man.
Yeah.
$8 a
$8
month.
a month.
Damn.
The price.
Are you going to pay?
I feel like if we keep doing what we're doing, we'll get that tick in 5 years.
I mean,
They
to be fair,
said-
I feel like they've removed that whole system of
No,
them
no, no,
giving
no.
it to you.
No, they said that if you're a public figure,
Mm-hmm.
yes, you still pay the $8, but if you're a public figure, it shows like there's an extra thing that they give you if you're a public figure.
But the blue tick is now for charging.
Yeah, you pay for it.
Called Twitter Blue, apparently.
Their
Something
Twitter
like that.
blue.
That's a bit. I won't say it's a bit dead, but also there are a lot of guys on Twitter who are busy with that tick, and they just piss me off.
Like how they have
Because
it.
who the hell are you, man? Like, what's the criteria, bro? Why do you have this blue tick?
You can apply.
You can apply for it.
Yeah,
You
but
can apply.
apparently the rules have something to do with if you're known, if you're this, But I don't know any of these guys, bro. I think it's a bit biased. I think media houses have like a cheat code for it because a lot of journalists have it, and we don't know who the hell they are.
No, some guy on Twitter. What?
Yeah, and I don't know. I just think there's a lot of cheating.
And,
in
whoever,
that.
whoever they knew has probably been fired, bro.
Mm.
That guy laid off like
Guys have been
half the stuff.
fired. Anyways, back to Friday night. So we went to Kush. Anything
Nah, I
interesting?
had a good time, I won't lie.
Nah, I saw you
I
having a
had
good
that.
time. You had a
Relax, what
good
did you see?
time.
What did you see?
There was some small rabs. What?
Hey, hey, I didn't see that part.
Polite.
Me, I didn't
Yeah.
even get any. I was just having a good
Just
time,
raps.
bro.
Nothing
But
crazy.
nothing
Something
crazy.
crazy.
I won't lie though.
Nah.
In the center of the room.
someone-
Well, rubs are rarer than sex now,
Bro.
No, no. That should be more impressive. Than
I was
than
in that
getting
trap,
full
eh?
sex.
Let me tell you.
You
I
had
was in that
arrived.
trap thinking, bro, this is so rare.
Nah, it's a rare. Most I take a picture. You
I
can
started
really frame this
experimenting.
shit.
I started experimenting with the rap.
You know, I have a limited amount of time. Let me just do everything.
Exactly, bro.
Let's just do this shit.
I was
Let's just
like,
do this.
let me tell you some shit I saw on Snap.
Oh, damn.
That's exactly what I was on, bro.
Oh, yeah, you also got a rub. I'd forgotten.
Yeah, I did, man.
Yeah. Was it a good rub?
Eh?
What even is a good rub? Who even cares, bro?
Okay, there's a good rap and a poor rap. But that one I say is a good rap. But what I say is a good rap personally is more like the context around the rap.
Not the rub itself.
Oh,
Yeah, not the rap
So
itself.
what's good
Hey,
context?
you have ever got a mad wine?
I have.
course.
But
course.
I promise you, a lot of why I thought that that wine was mad is also because of like the context of how I got that. I know there's some gays. I won't name names. I'm for Campos. He loves. That boy
Nah, that
will
boy
kill
loves-
for a wine. Even one like this.
Bro, let me tell you, that guy will enter a place, stand with you, what up, then scan.
Bruh.
He has no time for you, bro.
You'll be so stressed. Yeah? In the
He
standing
will
by himself,
scan.
looking at
Then you
Looking
can just
for
see him
it.
saying, I'll see you later.
you find him in the dark corner. But no, I'm not one of those. So for me, I'm like, I like the context. So the context on that one was very good, man. Like I literally came to say bye to my boys. My boy was talking to these two girls. And okay, this girl and her friend. So there are two girls. And she saw me. She was, she was on the, hey, you're leaving before midnight. You think yeah, what? Blah, blah, blah.
And I have some. And first finish your story.
That reaction was exactly very similar to the one I had. I was
Because
like,
they got the same.
Wait, is this a thing whose IG was just looking at now?
her birthday now.
How about the.
Now, our boy was talking to that one. This was her birthday. He was now trying to
I
convince me.
cornered that one, by the way.
Eh,
Cornered the market,
the
but
guy
I
he saw her from far, bro. He was like, just go for that. Anyway, long story short, I paid the chicken. I'm off. So I'm dapping up my guys. They're like, what, you're leaving? I'm like, oh, you want me to stay? Okay, convince me. And it's in that convincing that she now turned around and gave me a dirty wine, bro. So that context
The context had you.
is beautiful, bro. Like in a world where
Bro,
guys rubs are rare.
This guy packed so far. I'm sure he went to his car smiling.
Smiling, especially after experimenting on rabs, bro. Like I haven't tried a new rab since like high school, bro. And I've had this one in the pocket for like 5 years.
I don't think women should underestimate like the effect of a good rub.
rub.
Bro.
Bro.
If someone should give me a good rub, I swear she gave it to me in like S3, bro.
You still remember
Till
it?
now.
Nah, bro. Last week I checked on that see if she was Kawa. I swear. I did. I was like, yo, man.
Nah,
I just like I was
I
just thinking
definitely
about you. I
agree.
wanted to check if you were good, man.
Let me tell you, if I didn't feel you before and you give me a good rub,
Nah, you just have my
I'm on to
respect,
reach man
bro.
text you like, yo, did
Yeah,
you
my
reach
respect for
safe?
life, bro. I might buy you a wedding gift, bro. Just off the strength, man.
Of your rap.
Out of respect, bro.
Bro,
I'll just be like,
A
yo,
good
what you
rub
did
is
for me.
life-changing. I won't lie to you,
Now,
man.
every time I even remember that song, bro. Like every time that shit plays, I'm just like, yo, man, for the dead homies. Bro. Like, I just like, nah. She was,
Shout out Rabs,
she
bro.
was the one, man.
Shout out to Rabs, you
Shout
guy.
out. We need Rabs to make a comeback, bro. Like,
Nah, I told you about fashion, bro. That shit always comes back around.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
but what if you're now too old and your hip is hurting and you're trying to get that
it
rabbit
will recover,
pops?
bro.
Nah, the Jamaicans, you know, the Jamaicans had their moment and then it kind of passed, but it will come back. It'll come back.
I need like Drake to give me a Lavingos album, bro.
Will you get Negos Rabs?
Me, I can get them. I can outsource.
Remember the one dance rubs,
Mhm,
bro?
the
and
one dance
controller
rubs.
rubs.
I remember them.
Control.
Were they
Oh
there?
my good
Work.
lord. Oh
To be
my
honest,
good
me,
lord.
most of the Rabs I remember to Jamaican music.
Oh,
But if you're here to
you don't remember them.
Bro, what were you doing to your hips, man?
Bro,
the,
that-
the, the
Jamaican
slow wines.
but
I
that was
can
all
assure you.
Jamaican
First
I
check
slow
can
jam
assure you,
dance.
yeah.
man.
The controller rubs and one dance rubs.
That was
Those
the
were
beginning of
crazy.
university.
Maybe I
Those
feel
were
Crazy.
crazy rubs, bro.
Bro, they were all slow.
Oh, yeah.
And
Trust me, bro.
when first check on
That was a
someone,
hell
you
of an
get-
album, bro.
No.
Guys didn't like that album until they started getting rubs. They said, nice
Then we
album
just
is
saw
the
that- we just saw
shit.
the streams.
Guys said this album is the shit.
Nah, Rabs, we need
Nah,
Rabs
don't
need to
deserve
make
that
a
album.
comeback. They're around, but they've just evolved, bro. Chicks now want to rap with themselves. I don't know why. Is it
I
because
don't even
it's
see
like
girls
a-
like dancing on their boyfriends anymore,
no,
bro.
they
Like
just dance with themselves, bro.
that shit is so dead. It's
It's-
not even cute.
It's so
not even cute, bro.
dry, bro. Like
It's not even cute.
it
But-
needs to. It's time to stop.
Yeah, look at men trying to control women's bodies.
It's
bro.
time to stop.
Ew, this is too funny.
Oh man.
Alright, now we can talk about porn, bro. Since we're here, now we can talk about porn. I just saw a really silly article. Now I'm thinking that maybe I'm just like bait, you guy. So they get me every time, bro. But I saw this article talking about how these like guys who had been abducted by Israelis. It's not even guys. It's a whole town in Palestine. And it was captured by the Israelis. And they were tortured. They were tortured using porn. Like they cut off all the internet and all the TV stations in that town, and then just started playing porn, bro, on everything, on the radio, on the TV, bro. The only shit you could watch was porn. That guys were going crazy, bro. It was torture because obviously, yeah, it's a Muslim like state, and they felt like all that shit was haram. And it's indecent and this, that. And now none of the people who are, like, it's a bunch of moms at home and shit and they can't watch TV. So, like, they're just going crazy. They can't get updates on what's happening in the country. It's just porn everywhere, bro.
When was this?
I don't know. That conflict has happened for a long time. Honestly.
Man, to be fair,
But the headline was porn as a weapon.
gay.
So,
I don't put
That's
anything
a
past the
nasty
Israelis, bro.
headline.
nasty headline.
I don't put anything past them. They'll do anything to keep that Palestine under control.
I'm not
bro.
going to lie, bro. They shouldn't try to take Entebbe again because that shit won't work.
Hey.
That's what we'll just watch that shit.
You just guys.
Guys don't even watch the news now, bro. Guys don't even- It's news time, bro.
Neighbor calls you, go, man, you still have lotion.
Yo, guys will tie that shit in 2 bands. They'll be like, yo, tune on to NBS now, bro. That shit is
Now.
crazy. That shit is going crazy right now, bro. Guys will start requesting for different types of shit, bro. So let's put this on instead, man.
If they played that porn shit on the TV, I think we'd run mad, bro. I think maybe not us, but like that older generation will run mad.
You're bugging.
They run mad. The way they are so religious.
No, after this, we're going back to the topics of dads and their phones, bro.
Hey.
Now, right after this topic, we're going back. Nah, those guys would manage, bro.
They would
Those guys
not.
manage. Those guys
They would not. African parents. They would
be
be forced to watch
They
pornographs.
would be scared for you, the children. They're like, my kid.
They just won't even watch it.
But them as them. Allah. At
Nah,
like
they
2
will
a.m.
trip. Nah, I promise you, they'll all be in the group chats tripping, bro.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah.
they'll start fasting. What?
That's the
praying,
thing,
That
like
just
It's a
everyone in the country, bro.
but like alone. It's a bit
This is
different.
what I'll say, bro. This is what I'll say. Whenever, let me take this back to. Remember when the Martha K shit came out? The Martha K like nudes when they came out. This was on every parent group, bro. Every single parent group had that shit. Whenever someone shit leaks like that, that shit circulates, and it circulates also especially among those old guys.
And those guys go is cancel that person. They tell you like,
But I think that's cap. I think that's cap. I think it's hypocrisy, bro. Because those guys are fucking all the young chicks, bro. And guys, by the way, if you want to go there,
There's also that.
those old guys they're terrible, bro. Those
Yeah.
guys are terrible.
maybe the same thing in Palestine.
Of course. Because some guys who are like, man,
I stand on the
But
team.
stay a while.
I'm not
Stay for a bit
paying.
longer. Stay for a bit longer. But obviously, I can't imagine like just porn playing the whole time. It would be a bit uncomfortable. But just turn it off.
With your kids.
Stand
But now the
TV.
neighbor is
Maybe
also
just get
blazing
used
it.
to it.
Why is he blazing? Why is this guy connected this speaker, bro? This guy's going to get the aux, bro. to
Sounds
that.
around sound,
Yeah,
great.
5.1.
Hey,
Dolby. bro.
Dolby Atmos.
Nah, that's what was funny. That was so funny, bro. As a form of torture. I know it wouldn't work on a lot of guys, man. But nah, respect to them. Respect to
Nah,
them.
but
That's
But tell us
definitely-
about that.
definitely know some guys who turn it into banter, you guys. It's
Nah,
Uganda.
for sure. Keeping it on a Muslim thing. First, tell us about these guys who are whipped.
Yeah. So, first of all, the headline, when I saw it was funny. Then when I read the article, I was like, damn, bro.
Damn.
So, there were two, right? Yeah, there were two guys who put out TikToks jazzing for the government, you guys. So, they're talking about like corruption, land grabbing, some stuff like that about the government. When the government calls them, sends them to court, and they sentence them to whipping
20 lashes.
20 lashes and cleaning the court, bro,
Yeah.
for jazzing for the government.
Which country is this?
Nigeria.
Nigeria.
Nah.
These guys were making fun of a governor, actually, a governor of this particular state, but one of those northern states where that Sharia law shit
Yeah.
still applies.
Hey.
So, they of course get the guys. There's no negotiation, nothing like that. Just charge them immediately. But the charge was weird. There was something like disturbing the peace or inciting the violence, something like that. So the guys were sentenced, but they weren't charged. They weren't sentenced to years or anything. 20 lashes of the whip. 30 days cleaning the court of our premises. It was just random like punishments like that, bro.
Like boarding. Those
I
are boarding
was
school
like,
punishments,
yeah,
bro.
yeah.
20 canes and clean dupota for
Yeah,
like
and then
a
they also
week.
made them like apologize publicly on socials. But they were TikTokers. And they were making fun of the guy on TikTok. Two guys.
Nah,
I'll
but
take that L.
those Muslim countries don't play, man. Did you hear about this guy? This was back in the 90s. There's an American guy, either in Sri Lanka or Indonesia, who went and was vandalizing some heritage site, something like that, like one of their historical monuments. But they sentenced him to 6 lashes of the cane. 6. That sounds too crazy, but Bill Clinton himself had to get involved.
Stop them from lashing. him.
Yeah, but all he could do also him was just bring it down from 6 to 5. Cane.
Nah, but let me tell you, if these Americans were in our schools, like 6, I'm like, Sawa. Give me those 6 before they
But I
become
don't think
18, bro.
but I also need to understand. A corporal punishment cane is not the same when you get in boarding school. I think it's a different stick that they use on you. They have a guy who, for him, that's his job to dispense
Like
the
the
court justice.
Professional
That's
guy.
his duty.
That lash can be brazy. And
If
you're
they're
not
giving
going,
you
okay,
just 6.
let's just assume. Let's assume that one didn't connect. Who's going to stop him from saying it didn't count?
Nah, I'm sure those whips are crazy.
They must be
It's a
mad.
whip.
Mad. Like even one, you'll repent.
I'm sure they're crazy, but bro.
And you know, of course, they'll make it.
Beating
They'll
in
make it
school.
torture. So they'll
Yeah.
spread them out.
Yeah.
They'll make sure you don't know when they're coming.
And they'll whip you in the
It'll
public
be
square.
something
Me-
crazy,
I
bro.
think what matters for me is what type of whip they are using. If it's like a stick,
Whip.
I
they
think you
actually
can
use
take it,
an-
but like a
an
whip,
actual
those
whip.
ones that bull whip.
Me, I think it's more like where on the body are they hitting me? Is it my bum or like my back? Maybe your back, bro. According to I don't know what
Could be
log
anything,
way.
yeah. Could
Yeah,
be
the surface
anything.
area.
Ube the back
the
here.
surface area
You
there
can't
is
tie.
a
You
bit-
can't tie your back.
You get
Yeah,
that
the
thing,
nerve
yeah?
endings are mob, bro.
You can't tie your back. They'll kubate it and let you first, like, let it sizzle.
Feel
Bro, let me tell you.
Let it
They first let you
sizzle.
try and reach the pain, man.
They have to. I'm sure they'll have to make it some. They have to make it some sort of torture, bro.
Yeah,
where
yeah.
like they put you there like at 8 a.m. in the morning and lay you down in like a comfortable spot. Watch, you don't know what's going to come. At like 11:39. You're not expecting it, bro. You're counting the hours. They just come,
Bro,
You don't even see that guy.
but let me tell you, canes have never been fun. But it's funny
Nah,
watching
facts.
your boys getting canes.
Facts.
We used to have this thing called SC, which was like what academic committee or something. So if you fail below a certain percentage, they cane you. Yeah. So they take you in classes. They're like morning S1, somewhere there S2. But now in A level, it was with your parents, bro. It's
Hey.
like how you have PTA. So yeah, man, this one guy walks up, and you know how they're going to cane you, yeah? Like lie down. So what happened is it was conveyor. Like it's not just one guy vamming you. Go from this guy to the next guy to the next guy. So this guy goes to the first teacher. This guy raises the stick. You just saw his bum's clenching. Like this guy tied the thing, and the teacher was like, "Relax." The guy got the mic and said, "Look at your son," telling the father. Guy raises a stick again, and bum's clench. He's like, "Look at your son. He thinks he's smart." The dad came, pulled the guy's pants,
As in,
and gave him like 5, bro.
Pulled them
His
down.
own dad. No, like you know when they clench, you get like a pint of scissor easy. Pulled them from the side, like where the pocket. Made sure they were flat. Made him like 5. This is your own dad, bro.
But let me ask.
Then you continue with the conveyor. So that guy got like 20.
But does clenching make it any better?
yeah, it helps. It helps.
It helps.
I think it helps psychologically.
Nada, it helps.
The nerves are still in the
What about
skin, bro.
nerves,
They're not in the
bro?
muscle.
It's just think about like
The pain receptors.
just think about when a guy punches you, right? Remember that game guys play as kiddos when you could bear your arm there. It felt different if you didn't clench.
Bro, me won't lie, that shit still hurt, bro.
It still hard,
It
but
still
hard
hurts.
after you unclenched. It's about in the moment. Clenching really helped, bro. Really, really helped. I can't lie, bro. But
I feel like it's psychological.
question: do you think you guys will like beat your kids or let your kids be beaten?
Yeah, I'll definitely whoop my kids.
This guy said, "Hell yeah!" I'll fuck my kids,
Hey, bro. I
Girls
know my
too
kids are
quick
going
with
to
it.
be too stubborn,
bro.
bro.
Badass kids.
They're going to be too stubborn. Look at their dad, bro. Like, so, and I know for me, that's the reason I'm not too stubborn. My dad whooped me, man. Yeah.
I can't even picture your dad whooping, bro.
Right?
That
But
guy
he
is like
did.
I literally
G.
can't.
But he did
Until how old?
until like high school. I think when we joined high school, we
Ciao.
went, yeah. But I remember primary school, we were whooped, bro. Like, you mess up, you get canes. It wasn't like nothing brutal, but like they're beating you with the back of the belt.
Yeah.
Over
nothing
there
crazy,
getting
that belt
20
back or what?
Nada. He
punching
does tell you like, great,
lie
you
down.
have broken the plates. You're getting 5 canes. Go and bring the cane. You'd go and bring
They
it
love
yourself.
send you for that cane. That's such torture, bro. Picking
got-
that cane yourself.
You bring it yourself. You get your 5, and you know there are 5, and you go like 5. Then you go and cry. Then he comes afterwards and says, "You, I caned you for this." Blah 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 blah. Like it was a process. It wasn't like he just found me and like grabbed me by the
Yeah.
neck and throw me down and
Not a
nothing.
violent situation.
But I know for certain if it wasn't for those, I'd still be breaking plates to this day, bro.
So,
To this day.
voice.
Breaking plates is
If
not
you broke a
intentional.
if you
It's not intentional.
Some kids
Maybe
are
they're
bad.
No,
just
no,
trying to
no.
make you
For
For
kids
some
are
children,
bad.
tell me don't
Okay,
play
Some kids
football
are
in the
bad.
house every day. Don't play football in the house.
Yeah, some
Don't
kids
play
are
football
bad.
in the house. So
But I
that
won't
they break
lie.
plates.
because of some of those things, yeah. Like even nowadays when I break a plate, my first instinct is like,
To dip.
You
Just run away from home.
Let me just shower and go home, bro.
Yes. Okay, where you at? Where you at? Let's go to Kenji's, man. Leaves the house, bro.
Let me tell you, till this day, when my mom is like, Okay, why there are 5 plates? I keep quiet. I'm like, I know she won't do anything.
But
You don't have
can't
to
take the
risk.
risk, bro. Do you think you'll beat your kiddos?
Man, I don't know about beating, but like, that's the thing I can't know now. I feel like I would prefer other forms of like discipline. But parents keep telling me they're not to say that. So now I'm like,
Hey,
if they say it, man.
Would you cane your kid?
I don't think I will, bro. Only because I don't think I wouldn't say my parents really beat us. Well, my dad is an example. Never ever touched my sisters.
And
For me, I was a bad kid early on, but I don't think that he beat me past like the age of 3. And even back then, I really beat him. Bro, you look like a sleeper and like pat me on the bum like that. But just the act of him like apprehending me would make me cry. My mom,
this guy's a good kid.
my mom was a disciplinarian, bro. Well, I got it from her. I had to run, bro. She like chased me around and shit. I did a lot of dumb shit though as a child, bro. I think that I'm hoping that my kids won't be exactly like me. But I think it could have been different for me. I don't think I would have like been disastrous if they hadn't beaten me.
I don't think it would have been disastrous, but I honestly attribute
A lot of like your discipline.
the little that I have, bro. Because I
To the
don't
beatings.
really consider myself as a disciplined fellow, the most disciplined. But the little respect I have for elders, for authority,
It's from the beatings.
from the beatings, bro. To be honest, like, that's only what I attribute it to. If it was not for those apprehensions, but I don't know how stubborn I'd be, bro.
I'll say this. I think it might. My mom, my thing, like my wife would have to probably be that disciplinarian again.
I keep saying that.
Yeah, because I don't think
keep
I'm that
saying
dude,
that,
bro.
yeah.
You want to be
I'm
the
not
cool
dude.
dad,
I'm
just buy ice
too-
cream.
I want to be the one they come to after they've been beaten by their mom.
Yeah, bro. I can
I have
really
to
picture
walk.
myself. I can picture myself being one of those guys who like cries, bro,
When you're opening the
when he
kid.
holds his kid though. Like,
Oh, for the
naturally,
first time.
yeah, I might be one of those dudes who just cries, bro.
Hey.
Nah, I can't see myself beating those
Nah,
kids.
see
yeah,
that,
you,
I see
you,
that.
but let me tell you, like, I honestly think you have to whoop the kid, especially once or twice when he's young, so that he gets that thing
One
in
thing
his
about
head,
kids, bro,
that
kids
daddy can whoop me.
will bring it out of you, man.
Daddy can
They
whoop.
will bring it out of
I
you.
do not want to touch my child, but
My
I
kid
get
will
the
do some
feeling. They'll be
dumb
that they have come
shit.
from work,
The other day you just bought your brand new
Bruh.
whip that you've been working 10 years.
and then the
to
kid
own.
with it
I'll
scratches
get
it
a
like
stone
a
and
stone.
start drawing his ABCs on it.
I'm like,
Ah,
boss, come.
need to make sure
Come.
that that point is driven home.
And let me tell you, if you don't touch your kid and up to like
Yeah, you need to
apprehend
do it
him,
early, yeah.
other guys will touch him on your behalf, bro.
Facts.
The
Facts.
world will rock him, man.
Facts.
Good
They'll
kid,
be a End up having
man.
like a bad kid
Bro.
who everyone just beats.
I think it's better I do it. Like, after all, it's me as the parent. That's my job to raise this kid. So let me punish him in a way that I feel fit. That is not too
Yeah, without
much.
doing,
that is
without
not
hurting him
too.
necessarily.
Yeah, but like,
Yeah.
let me be that to punish him, not like him finding out in the real world that man.
There's some guy
Being
who's
stubborn.
a bad kid though, bro. One of the Coke boys, man.
The Coke brother,
No, one of the Coke boys.
Hey,
Kampala Coke boys.
the Black Bobane.
But he's a bad boy, bro. Like everyone talks about him, and they keep saying he's this and this guy's son. Like, that's how he's identified. That guy's a bad kid, though, bro. I can't imagine my kid being like that, man.
That's what you could do. End up with. Like, okay, that's not true, but like,
It
I
could
imagine.
be. It could be.
Yeah, you like. I feel like you have to have that kind of. How I explain it is that I have this. Even if they stop beating me in primary school, I still have this idea that there are some consequences for my actions, even at home. Like if I mess with my dad and his things, there's some phantom justice that he'll dispense.
Bro, I'll say
Phantom
this.
justice.
I have friends, but I have friends who were never beaten.
Yeah.
But I think that it's a real question of parenting, bro. Like sometimes it's just attentiveness that kind of draws that point home for your kiddos, for them to know that this is what's allowed for you to do. This is what's not allowed for you to do. If you do this, daddy will get mad at you. And sometimes just him being mad at you is enough.
Most of the people that tell me that their parents didn't beat them and they, in my opinion, turned out okay are girls.
Yeah, girls.
Yeah,
Mostly
usually girls.
But you see,
Mostly
for
girls.
me, I don't know about the beating thing.
Like I said, my dad never beat me.
I'd say maybe I will. But the one thing I really don't do is like that public embarrassment.
Hell
where
no.
you're beating your kid in
That one I can draw.
Nah.
That one, let me just draw.
That
a clear
one will
line.
never be me, bro.
No one else is allowed to touch my kid does. And Bro, actually, what a teacher, what did what. I'll be one of those parents, bro.
You come and whoop.
I'll be a mad parent. I can't imagine coming for VD. I find my kid on conveyor belt. Oh my god, bro. I'll cause a scene. No one will never forget. No one, they'll just kick my kid out of school, just walk out of that school together. But I'll leave a mark.
I know that would definitely
I'll
be.
leave a mark.
Conveyor belt.
I have an uncle who was like that with my cousins. One day he came to pick us up. It was like a carpooling type situation. And my cousin was crying. And one of his teachers had beaten her and kind of like dragged her. She had like wounds and shit. You should have seen it, bro. It was a scene. No one will ever forget, bro.
You know, as kids, you love those things. You're like,
yeah, you're like, get it, man. Yeah, man.
No, but as a parent, all I think is it's your duty to discipline the kid, bro. Especially if you see the kid has done some whack shit, bro. If you're not going to tell him off, who will, bro?
Tell him off is different from just beating him.
And that's the thing, man. A lot of these kids, you can't tell them off.
They're not listening.
They're not
They're
listening.
bad kids. Sometimes kids just need like a whooping to come back to reality.
Oh,
bro.
they're just kids, bro. Like,
Yeah.
kids don't listen. They don't like certain things, don't respect. But I mean, that's just me and my
but also
limited
I
worldview.
have some. No, then they were whooped. Second, there were some bad kids, but they were whooped.
Whooping. You just need to do it at least once, bro. So a kid knows that it's possible. Daddy can whoop me. Can whoop. Let me take it easy now.
Alright, let's just leave that. Let's talk about this we have a bunch of airline topics today that we didn't address on the main pod. The first one that I want to address is this Uganda Airlines thing. So let me just pull this shit up. So this weekend, Uganda Airlines and I think Civil Aviation Authority did
Simulation.
yeah. Let me see. Let me just find these articles that I sent to the family group. We sent mob shit to the family group this weekend. What was this? What are the dates this weekend? November something. Okay, found them. So this weekend, I'll say Sunday morning. Possible one of my siblings was out of our country last week, and she was flying back in Sunday morning. So Sunday morning, I was kind of preoccupied. Let's just say I was away from home. Sunday morning. So I get a call from my dad, and bro is panicking, you guy. Like, what up? And I says, yo man, have you heard from your sister? I'm like, nah. And she flying in this morning. I'm like, I'm not sure. Let me find out. Like, cause they've just told me that there's been a crash, Uganda Airlines, what. If I've tried to get in touch with her, I can't, this is that. I'm like, damn. So obviously I call my sis. Her shit isn't on. Is it? I just go direct to Twitter, type in Uganda Airlines. First article I see, New Vision. Let me read this shit for you. It's aeroplane crash. Entebbe Airport conducts emergency simulation. But the first part is aeroplane crash. Aeroplane crash. Entebbe Airport conducts emergency simulation. A team of firefighters rushed to the airport and started putting out flames before they were joined by different security agencies and later medical personnel. So obviously, you guys need to see these pictures. Let me just show you guys these pictures. These are the pictures.
With the fair.
Just scroll through them. Those
This
things
looks
are
so
detailed
graphic.
as like it looks like there was an airplane crash, bro. It's guys on the ground, bleeding, like being attended to by paramedics. It looks bad. So obviously, guys don't read, bro.
That's what I thought. Guys do not survive plane crashes.
No, some guys do. Sometimes you do. There are a lot
Which
where
guys?
guys have survived. Remember that Hudson River Hudson thing.
Okay, that one, the plane did not crash. He landed it safely.
Yeah, a lot
On
of
the
guys
river.
land. A lot of guys land safe.
But a plane crash, like it has crashed.
We're getting there. We're getting there with the Tanzania thing after this. But just know that, firstly, I have to say that I think it was so irresponsible of New Vision, bro. This is not the only article that I saw. Immediately after reading this New Vision article, I went to the others. And there was one from the day before from Civil Aviation Authority talking about how they were going to do this thing. There was going to be like a simulation, this, that. And a few hours after that, there was one from Uganda Airlines also saying that they were going to do a simulation, and this is that. Now, the New Vision article, I have a feeling they changed it a bit. But the fact that it starts with the words airplane crash, no one's reading anything after that, bro. Guys are seeing airplane crash and then seeing the pictures and being like,
Retweets.
guys have crashed. Things are bad. So anyways, send those to our family group. Everything was alleviated. My sis called us like an hour later after she had landed. Shit was smooth. Literally that same day, bro, we see the Tanzania situation where I wish I could get, I think it's Providence Air or something, crashes in Lake Victoria. I think it was also supposed to be like an emergency landing of sorts. They crash into the lake. There's no emergency response. I don't know if they didn't warn the emergency teams before. I think they did, most likely. They crash into the lake and 90 people die. In fact, in the pictures that you see, it's canoes around the plane, and those are the guys who are saving people. There's this one dude, I wish I could get his name. Maybe when you check, you'll see his name. This one, like, fisherman who they've awarded with, like, cash, and, like, they've given him a job and all of that shit. He was, like, one of the first responders. He dived in. They broke open the back door and got guys out.
Of the plane?
Yeah. They saved 24 people.
Majali or Jackson?
Yeah, Jackson.
Yeah.
Shout out Jackson. Saved 24 people. He even was going to save the pilots in the cockpit, but he couldn't break the glass. When he got out, the emergency teams had arrived. He asked them for something to break the glass with. It was an axe. But when he went to go back in, apparently they told him, you can't go back in. We're in touch with the pilots. They said that that no water has entered the cockpit yet. But he said he still dived in and then kind of gave the pilot a thumbs up, and the pilot said, no, open that door for us. So when he tried to open the emergency door, he couldn't open it, right? So they tied a rope to it, went back onto the boat and tried to
yank it.
Yeah, yank it open. The rope tore, bed him in the face, and he blacked out.
Underwater?
No, he was up. He was above.
Okay.
He was on the boat. Bed him in the face, he blacked out. That's the last thing he remembers. The pilots died. So it was very, very unfortunate. 19 guys died on that plane. The plane had 43 people or something. Yeah, 24 were saved. It was quite unfortunate, man. Weird weekend of airplane news. Yeah. And then I saw one of the Voices topics.
Man, no.
United Airlines. Yeah, I know yours kind of seems trivial after this. But then I think that I think it will come back to a simple. Just give us yours now.
Man. So United Airlines in the US decided to block off some seats in the plane because apparently over the winter, Americans gain weight. So they were like, nada. Is it 6 seats in every plane have been blocked off? First of all, apparently to even the plane out or something like that, and also to reduce destruction, destroying either the seats or part of the plane or something like that. I was like, bro, what do you mean, man?
Yeah, bro.
Because it's how much weight Americans putting on, bro. It's that substantial.
That's why I say, bro, so these topics are such clickbait, bro. Because what was the headline? Such over United to remove seats due to weight gain epidemic or something. It was something crazy like that. But at the end of the day, it just comes down to flight safety. And they're saying that, look, you guys, the flights are getting too heavy. So it makes the plane harder for the guy to fly, bro.
This is still March. They have said the winter.
Yeah.
So from now till February, March, one of the two.
Something like that, bro.
But 6 seats? 6 seats are what?
It's weird that it's just 6
over.
seats, right? But just know they put all the 6 seats are middle seats.
Yeah.
Aisle seats.
Yeah.
So I don't understand how it's supposed to change much, but I guess it will. These are aerodynamics.
Man,
so
never just how shit the engineer knows.
Because the seats are in the center towards the back. So I guess that has an effect on like how it tilts or something, bro.
Bro, you know
Yeah.
they give this Jackson guy 1 million Tanzanian shillings.
Yeah, which is like $400K.
$400. $400.
No,
No, it's like Uganda shillings.
$400,000.
Bro, this thing says 1 million Tanzanian shillings,
Yeah.
which is $400.
I thought that Tanzania shilling is very similar to Uganda
It's
shilling.
First check.
1.6.
First check how much. Can you do like an exchange thing?
Yeah, it's 1.6. That one I know.
That's a L.
I gave him
I
$400.
risk my life. You guys give me. But they
And
offered
hire
a-
him as a
Yeah,
first
they offered
choice
him a job.
owner.
They offered him a job. But this guy was like a fisherman, so I guess maybe they've changed his life to an extent. I guess. And he's famous now, so
$400.
maybe he'll get endorsements and shit. I don't know.
$400.
Endorse for what?
Swimming companies.
I don't know. Yeah, it's not like Speedo or something, bro.
Damn.
What was I talking about?
United Airlines.
Yeah, bro. But apparently, like the weight gain thing isn't just about weight gain. Apparently, it's also the fact that guys wear mob clothes during the winter, mob layers.
So that's
Apparently, guys' luggage is heavier. So, like the general. First of all the seats that they're bouncing are economy seats, bro, towards the back.
They've left all the bad boys.
And they said that this is a plane that's like known for, like just having space. Apparently, like having mob room for guys. So it's weird that they're doing this now.
no, but like that's crazy because planes are notoriously known for like overbooking flights. So for them to remove like 6 seats off every plane, guaranteed.
But
there must be
it's
some
a
real concern, bro.
particular plane. Not
Model,
every- Yeah, but I think the Boeing 757.
757, yeah.
Yeah.
And they said there's different types of 757s. So apparently for some it will be 3, some it will be 5, and then some it will be 6.
But I thought 757s under 12 have been crashing.
That's
757 Max.
737 Max.
Something like 737.
Yeah.
And that was because of like a technical issue, not because of weight
Yeah.
also.
That was that
Well, that software about
that
what?
car software thing.
It
That
had
makes
a
the nose.
autocorrect,
Yeah.
yeah, when the guy wants to
Yeah.
some
Damn.
jazz.
Bro, I
bro.
watched the documentary.
I still haven't. The Boeing thing.
Watch it. Watch it, bro. You'll watch it and be like, these corporations,
Don't give a
these
damn,
companies
bro.
do not care for you, bro.
They don't give a damn.
Go and watch it. You'll tell us after.
I'll watch it. What are you guys watching now?
Nothing.
Damn, what am I watching? Let me check.
What are you watching?
Paradise PD.
Paradise Video.
That's a stupid thing, bro.
Nah. I'll tell you what I'm
First
watching.
look at my wallpaper. It's more busy.
That's hard. Nah,
House
it's
of
hard.
Dragons.
That's
If
hard.
you guys had said it was more busy, I was going
Nah,
to change
yeah,
it
man,
now.
you're right, man. Bro, I'm watching a show. One of my reliable series people. Now, like like every few months, I find someone whose taste I fuck with. So one of my reliable people put me on to the show on Netflix. It has a long title. It's called The Bastard Son of the Devil Himself. Have you guys seen it?
Bro, what that sounds like?
I've
a
only watched
book.
Devilman Cry Baby.
Fire.
Devilman Cry
enjoyed it.
Baby. Is that a show or movie?
That's anime.
It's an
Anime.
anime.
So it's called The Bastard Son of the Devil Himself. It's a British fantasy drama. Just know it's about witches. It's so hard, bro. It's so hard. You guys should definitely watch that. Yeah, you
I think
should
the one thing
definitely
I've
watch that.
watched of late on Netflix close to fantasy is A School of Good and Evil.
I haven't watched that.
Yeah, I'll give it one thing. I personally enjoyed it. It's a good movie, but the CGI is fire. It's fire. So basically, it's like get these fairy tales you know from like when you were a kid, put them in a school. Yeah. And then there's good versus evil, but of course, there's that one person who is questioning why is it just black and white, blah blah blah. That's basically the story. But the CGI is fire.
Yeah, I like
I'll
the
give it
bad.
that.
The Bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you've watched that
That's
one.
it, yeah.
I think that in this one, they are very specific about the CGI that they focus on. So some of it looks cool, and then some of it you can tell that they weren't trying to do the most with it. There's this one chick who's,
Is it a Netflix original or it's just on Netflix?
I think it's original. There's this one chick who, her shit looks like her power just looks insane, and you can tell why they had to make that one in particular insane, just for cinematic value. Like when she does it, it just looks sick. So yeah, watch that one, man. Watch that show. It's only 8 episodes, 8 hot quick episodes.
I'll add it to my
Long
long
ass list.
list.
Why aren't you watching anything right now, bro?
Bruh, I told you of late, man. I just really have an issue watching movies and TV shows, bro. It has to be extremely good for me to make it to the end, bro. Like, where they can, like, keep me engaged for the whole show. Me as Jesse. And my very, very high standard.
I watched Atlanta yet.
Not yet. But I'm waiting for it to finish. I'm waiting. That one Amiga for it.
That one's on that level, bro.
No, Atlanta I trust, bro.
That one is on that level.
Atlanta I trust. Now, speaking of witchcraft, have you guys been seeing like accounts online selling like charms to get guys and shit like that?
Yeah.
Bruh, someone sent me this account yesterday. I had no idea this was a thing. Apparently, it's like a whole industry, bro. I went through this chick's whole story, man. I don't know if I can say her name. That's a shout out.
We know.
No, I don't think so. But like, I don't want to give her any free promo. Bro, this chick literally sells charms, bro. Like, she's like, this one you insert into your, and it will make the guy fall in love with you. It's what I use. Check out their testimonials. She has a grand opening for her shop, her saloon, her spa.
I think it's that guy who fell in love. For him, what up with him, bro? For him, he hasn't get clocked.
That has been bewitched.
You can't watch that. You know how like a guy watches something, it's just blurry. You can't hear it or watch it. Our whole TikTok is just blurry to him, bro. He has no idea what it is.
Bro, I was thinking, are people this bold about it these days? But then I guess I should have. I don't know. It was just so crazy to me, bro. Like, it gave me like another added fear layer on top of like a fear of this Kampala women, bro, that I need to have.
I mean, I saw a guy. It's a Kampala chick.
Yeah.
Hey,
this is Uganda,
bro.
baby.
Show me.
Talking in Uganda.
Nah, that's lit.
On Snap, bro.
I saw a guy on TikTok last week who he's a hater of all this witch shit. He has that witch jazz. So he put out like a TikTok telling all the witches. He's like a public service announcement to all the witches saying, listen, I don't believe in your shit. And if you want me to believe, I want you guys to all bewitch me. Like all of you collectively, I want you to try and bewitch me. And if it works, I'll believe you. They tried, gave him like 3 weeks or some shit. He came back and said that shit hasn't worked. And said now the conclusion they've drawn is that he's a warlock.
He has his own powers.
So that guy there is a warlock. That's why that shit is not working, bro. So, that's what up, man. That's funny, bro. I can't wait to see that. Can you show me a chick's page?
Let me show you.
That is funny, bro.
But I think there has to be some sort of connection with that person you'll be reaching. You just can't come out of the blue and start reaching someone.
Can't just be with a stranger.
Yes.
Say swear.
Damn.
Yeah.
How do you guys? How do you Windick? Windick, tell us.
Windick, are you a
No,
warlock?
I don't know the details, but that's what I had. You
Just
just can't come out of the
Windick.
blue and reach someone.
You're a warlock.
Nah,
Just tell us and we
I'm
know.
not.
Because
Yeah, it ain't work like that, bro.
Remember that day AC didn't work, bro.
this is why you're always putting the AC at 16.
Bro, but the stuff you can find on like this social media,
On her
bro.
page, Nah, send me that page, bro. No, what.
Let me send you this jazz, bro. This shit
Oh, no.
killed me as too, bro.
That's
Time
too
for
funny.
voodoo.
Boys, what are you watching for you? I
What
saw
am I
your jazz.
watching?
I saw your Dama jazz here.
Oh, yeah. Man, that's the thing, yeah? I didn't even watch Dharma like
Yeah, I finished it.
with... No, I finished
Oh,
it,
oh.
but I didn't watch it with that much interest because I knew the story. So I was like, let's just watch. But, so that studio, or generally that as a franchise, has been renewed for 2 seasons. Yeah. And these seasons cover different serial killers. And then I was like, okay, what's the... Why do people like this crime drama stroke serial killer behavior? Like, you already see those TikToks about like how girls go to sleep to serial killer things. And I was like, bro, it's actually true, man. People like the dramas, like dramatizing a serial killer. You know, what were the emotions behind it? Fine, we get it. But that's my question. Do you guys like them?
Bro, you know that's the... How do you know all the biggest podcasts in the world are crime podcasts?
Yeah, definitely. I get a crime podcast.
How do you
But a
get that?
crime
another crime
drama?
series? What's the difference?
A documentary, yes, you're telling the story. A drama, it's like, here is the story plus some juice.
Yeah, you're still
putting some
telling a
drama.
story. It's just a bit more vivid, I guess.
Yeah.
But I don't know, bro.
I guess it's just not for me, man.
Yeah, it just goes back to our killing pod, bro. Guys just kind of like that killing shit, bro. They like seeing it from a distance where no one can actually get hurt.
And it has 2 new seasons.
do you think they're doing?
You guys enjoy.
Did they say who they're doing?
No.
I'm sure they're going to do that clown guy who showed up in this drama show.
John Wesley about Gacy.
Gacy,
Gacy,
they'll
Wayne
do that
Gacy.
guy, Wayne Gacy.
There are too many Ted Bundys, so probably not.
Probably not Ted Bundy. They'll,
Yeah.
they'll get that art. There's a chick who they said was like the
That chick,
they'll probably get that
yeah.
chick. They have to do a
Yeah.
chick series.
Nah, but crime dramas are not for me, bro. Like,
won't
I
hold
get
you, bro.
watching one, but then like 3 seasons.
I won't hold you, bro. I'm gonna watch that shit.
Enjoy.
I'm a
Enjoy.
guys. I'm those
you?
guys, bro. I'm those guys.
But
that
I'm
gonna
not. I'm
watch.
not. I would rather, cause there's a crime podcast I've listened to from episode 1, bro, and it has been going on for like 5 years. But it's because it's giving me the facts and not dramatizing it. Like, I'm getting the facts, I'm getting the story, but not, this happened.
That's my first yawn of the pod, bro. First of all,
Damn,
clap for me.
Oh,
Towards the end, that's an achievement, bro.
Shows.
First achievement. Nah, that's a saying. All right. Anything else we need to discuss? The last thing I'm seeing here is that the world population is going to be 8 billion this week.
yeah, I also saw that today.
Yeah.
So apparently next week we're hitting 8 billion, bro.
Who's pregnant?
Wendy. Who's due next week?
I'm dead. Those guys at a
Now
farm.
shout out all 7 billion, 900
Nine
million,
hundred
900, the rest of you.
Yeah.
Imagine you're the 8th billion baby, bro.
Nah, the guys
There's
get a
probably no
medal.
way you can know.
Nah,
There's no way to tell. No,
And
Yeah.
there's no medals for that, bro.
yeah, there's no
How
way
does
to
it
tell.
argue in the 7th billion and the 6th?
Yeah, you just know global warming is going to go crazy, bro.
Right. If any, that guy is going to
Crazy.
suffer, bro, in the future. Unless it's like some
Bro,
rich guy's
Under
kid.
that fact, in the comments, I just saw way too many Thanos memes.
Hey, guys are like, let's snap your
Let's
finger,
do
bro.
it
Cut
now.
the shit in
He had
half.
a point. Thanos
So
was
we
right.
can blast.
Thanos was right.
Yeah.
Bro, 8 billion.
It sounds a lot, eh?
It
That's
is
a lot, bro. That's a lot.
How
How many of those are in Africa?
I mean, to be fair, it sounds a lot, but when you when you like look at the age of the people on Earth, a lot of them are very old, also. So they're
Okay.
they're going to die off also in like the next few decades.
How many of the 8
And,
billion?
and they're
are-
going to be replaced by like 2 other people, bro.
We don't know how fast they'll be replaced.
Have you
Does-
seen
does
that
Africa
stat
have the-
of how fast the world's population has grown in the past like 100 years compared to the previous 100?
It's a mortality rate thing. But then, how fast is the population growing in Africa?
I don't know
I'm
that.
trying to figure out what percentage of that 8 billion is in Africa.
It's almost 2 billion.
Yeah,
in
almost 2
Africa.
billion.
It's like 1.8 to 1.9, something like that billion. Yeah, in Africa.
So it's 1.8, and then
China has 2.
2.
India has 1.
Then the rest are all over.
Yeah.
I'm sure it has changed. The ratio should have changed because the hell are Chinese and Indians here now.
Hey.
Hey,
Is that? Or do they count them as here or there?
That's my thing. That's a real question.
Are they
here, bro.
counting them here?
Why are they doing a census?
Allah. Now
Alright.
shout out you.
Yeah. I don't think we have anything left, bro. This was fun. Patrons, thank you for watching till this point. You guys are our favorites. We do this shit for you. We'll catch up again next week. Do you guys have anything planned for the rest of the week?
I don't really plan ahead, but
See, that's the problem.
I plan to have plans.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's how it is.
Deep.
Yeah, we might end up on some devils later, man.
Ah.
During the week.
No.
During the week.
Never
Ah.
It's a
know.
long week.
You never know.
Who knows? Boys, nothing from you.
Nah, I have no plans, bro.
All right, boys. Thanks so much for coming today. Good pod. We shall start from there next week. Peace.
Peace.